Good evening, everyone, and welcome to SHN Sports live coverage of Eastview High School football. Tonight, we've got a great matchup between your Eastview Patriots and the Leander Lions. I'm Kyle Owen. Alongside me is my color analyst, Keith Burris, and helping us behind the camera tonight is Roger Castillo. We welcome you back to the final week of Friday football here in Georgetown, Texas, at Birkelbach Field, as it's senior night for the Eastview Patriots. Once again, it's the final week of the regular season as the Eastview Patriots look for their third win in district play to find themselves in fifth place, one slot outside of playoff contention, as last season the Patriots with only one win and that was against Leander, this Leander Lions team. Will Eastview find another win against this Leander team this season? We'll find out soon here, as we're moments away from kickoff. Last Friday, your Eastview Patriots dominated the Hendrickson Hawks 32-7 as the Patriots came out firing on all cylinders and didn't let up. Will we see the same this week against the Lions? Well, we'll see. The Lions are 2-7 on the season, but only have one win in district play over the Hendrickson Hawks, 41-40. Same team your Patriots bested last week. As we continue the countdown to kickoff here at Birkelbach Field, we look back at the win against Hendrickson and some of the positives and negatives. As we look at the positives to that game, Eastview came out firing on all cylinders, like I just said. They were able to get early points in the game and then continue to score all game long, and allowing a lot of the seniors who were just recognized here earlier today to get some playing time late in the season against that Hendrickson team. It started raining there early, but it didn't look like it as Ty Blair was able to throw the ball for a couple touchdowns as well as a few on the ground for this Eastview Patriot team as they come out of the tunnel for the final time of the 2023 season.
Yeah, I tell you, Kyle, right now, look, as everybody can tell, they got the black jerseys rocking tonight. Unis look really sharp, but we're really looking forward to tonight's game. I mean, you get a win tonight, and you basically tripled the amount of wins that you had in district from last year. So, as we've always talked about, this is a building year. This is a young team. There wasn't a lot of seniors out here for senior night. We still got a lot of underclassmen, and we just can't wait to get to tonight's game and to next year as well.
So before we get to tonight's game, we'll go ahead and talk about some of the players of the week from last week. The effort player of the week was Marcus Honstein and Jordan Young. Offensive player of the week, there's four of them: Kareem Edwards, Jude Tanner, Ty Blair, and TJ Duncan, all with that offensive player of the week nomination. And the defensive player of the week, only one of them, Jaden Smith, a couple big blocks. TJ Duncan, big hit from Grover Moore III. The special teams was the whole kickoff team was able to hold Hendrickson to only a couple yards on all the kickoffs that were kicked in that game. And then another record, we mentioned this a few weeks ago, but I wanted to mention it again. Against Glenn, 431 passing yards in a game. Ty Blair, school record there. He'll look to try to get some yards through the air in his final game as a junior. But a couple seniors tonight, captain seniors that'll be lining up for this Eastview team, as Eunice Keeby, the senior right guard, will be out there for Eastview, as well as a couple other seniors, as Ethan Wesley, captain as well. And then finally, we're going to go for the national anthem. So we'll be right back. And we're back here at Burkle-Bach Field. The captains for the night: number 1, TJ Duncan; number 16, Ty Blair; number 53 for the night, usually number 55, is Eunice Keeby; and then finally the senior Ethan Wesley, your captain for the night. On the other side of the ball, the 4 captains for the Leander Lions: number 21, Jacob Bailey; number 66, Joseph Tifase. And then we got 2 others, just can't see their numbers anymore right now, but we'll get back to that here shortly. Number 5, Joe Weiss, and then number 40, Michael Segovia. So a couple guys, or 4 guys out there for each team. They're ready for the coin toss. We'll let you know as soon as we know how that's going to go tonight. Your starting lineup for the Eastview Patriots: on offense, your offensive line, left tackle from left to right, we'll go Jude Tanner, number 50, a senior. All seniors on the offensive line. So the final time you'll see these 5 guys play together here tonight at Burkle-Bach Field. The left guard, number 76, Rowan Tyler. The center, number 57, Nick Zavala. Right guard, number 55, Eunice Keeby, the captain. And the right tackle, number 59, Jacob Rodriguez at right tackle. Behind center is Ty Blair, of course, your junior quarterback and captain, who's having a great season with and also got that new school record. Your wide receivers: TJ Duncan, Keaston Rainey, Chase Nunley, Luke Martin, and Seth Dimmel, including Ryan Pullen as well. Back there catching balls from Ty Blair. And in the backfield, Kareem Edwards, Jalen Edmondson, and Isaiah Agnet, all out there behind Ty Blair running the ball. And then on defense, your starting lineup: a couple guys rotate in the defensive back situation. Grover Moore, the third. Cornerback there, Roddy Goldman, the third, both seniors. Grady Dickerson, the junior. Felix Avila, senior. Noah Herrera, sophomore. And then senior Jordan Henderson, sophomore Lord Ikso Punwu. The linebacker position, outside linebackers, Isaiah Davenport and Caden Childs, including Cash Trejo as well, kind of in that nickel position. Inside linebackers, senior Luis Castillo and Tisan Ishawoko. And then on the defensive line, Jacob Vasquez, David Bonaparte, Aiden Diacante, Ethan Wesley, and Ty Temple. So getting this game about to be kicked off here as the Leander Lions will kick it to the Eastview Patriots, going from north to south. The Patriots will start off from south to north towards the Eagles' end zone.
Yeah, now, one of the Kyle, I want to give a shout out to you mentioned Ethan Wesley a couple times tonight. Actually, good friends with his parents, Eric and Crystal, and just want to say I know they're very proud of him, and I've seen him grow up and become a great player. So congrats on getting through the senior year.
So senior night kicked off, and watching it hit the end zone is TJ Duncan, as your Eastview Patriots will start off at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. As we got 12 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Or get things underway. You mentioned the black uniforms for the Patriots tonight have the words "The View" across the chest, and then finally some last names on the back of the jerseys, giving these guys some recognition of their own names, as Leander wearing all white tonight with their blue and red accents, and then red helmets, red pants for the Patriots as well.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to see how the offense does tonight. I know you talked about the players of the week last week. That included quarterback, wide receiver, running back. I mean, it's a very balanced offense, so I'm looking forward to seeing if we can keep it up.
So right off the bat, Ty Blair throws it in the slot area over to, that is Keaston Rainey. So as Keaston Rainey gets the first catch of the game for a 5-yard gain up to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up as we played the first play of scrimmage. Ty Blair, shotgun formation, 1 wide receiver and TJ Duncan all the way at the top of your screen there. We're going to go Rainey's side at the bottom. That's enough for a first down. He'll break a tackle, roll over. It's a 10-yard reception on that one to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
I know over the course of it seemed like the last half season, Blair and Rainey have really started getting a really good working, can't even find the word here, working relationship, but it seemed like they're on the same page every time.
Ty Blair in the middle to TJ Duncan. He's got a first down and more as he crosses midfield down to the 46-yard line. First down and 10 for the Patriots. And you mentioned that relationship with Keyston Rainey. It's kind of really started to develop, especially since Cormac Guerrero came out with that injury early in the season. Ryan Pullen got moved in that slot position a little bit, has been playing some wide receiver. The senior has, as he is the backup quarterback behind Ty Blair, but finally that athlete getting some time on the field as he so much deserves, as they'll hand this one off to Kareem Edwards. He'll pick up about, he won't get anything on the play as he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage at the 46, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Patriots.
Well, I tell you, the first few plays were passes, and I'm glad to see we're still trying to run the ball. I mean, that's just one play, but it really keeps the defense off balance, so I think it's going to help the further the game goes along.
So empty set as they motion out Kareem Edwards to the left or to the right side. Got a tight end over on the bottom of your screen. Is this one up to Rainey? Just cannot bring it down around the 30-yard line. Intended receiver Keyston Rainey just incomplete there. 3rd down and 10 coming up, but I was going to mention all 5 of the offensive linemen. I mentioned it already, but seniors, some experience up there, and some good strength in between the guards, or in between the tackles. So do expect some running play. I know we like to pass the ball a lot, but with 3 good backs, you'll see some more. But here comes Blair rolling out to the right side. He makes the defender miss. He'll take it himself. Will step out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. They give him at the 44, only a 2-yard gain on 3rd down. 4th and 8 coming up with 10:09 remaining on the clock as he stepped out.
Well, I'll tell you one of the things, too, Kyle, that I really noticed is, one of the players of the game last week was Jude Tanner. I mean, how about giving some love there to the offensive line? And really love to see that. So great job, and I tell you, it's right now, hopefully we can get this first down here.
4th and 8, Ty Blair over the middle. There we go. That is right over to Luke Martin as he picks up a first down and more past the 30-yard line, inside the 30 to the 29. First down and 10 as the clock hits 10 minutes. And once the ball is set, it will start running as Eastview goes quickly. Ty Blair shotgun as...
That was a good job by Martin of going against the zone and just kind of finding an open spot and sitting down and getting the pass.
Ty Blair back of the end zone. TJ Duncan, touchdown. And that one didn't take very long, as just about 2 minutes, 15 seconds tick off the clock in the first drive of the game. The Eastview Patriots find the end zone as a relationship we've seen all season long. Ty Blair to TJ Duncan to the back of the end zone, and you've heard that all season long, and you'll probably hear it for the rest of the night. TJ Duncan in his final game as a Eastview Patriot collects the first 6 points in the game here against Leander.
Yeah, Blair, that was a great route by TJ Duncan, but before he even broke, Blair had that ball.
The kick is blocked. Falling on top of it is Ryan Pullen. That will be a no play, as it is a missed field goal, 6-0. The Patriots have the first lead of the game.
Yeah, but what I was saying is Blair, he did a great job of actually releasing that ball before Duncan even got past the defender, and just led him perfectly, and that was a beautiful play. No other way to put it, I think.
Yeah, beautiful throw and a beautiful catch right in the stride with the arms extended all the way out into the back of the end zone, and no one was getting that one except for TJ Duncan, and he was able to grab that with the fingertips to reel in 6 for his Eastview Patriots. So the kickoff team comes out for the first time in the game. The special teams player of the week. I'm throwing up some quotes in the air. You can't really see me, but yeah, the whole kickoff team as the player of the week for the Eastview Patriots last week is Asriel Denias and company come out to kick the ball.
Last week we got, was it about 1 or 2, I think, fumble recoveries?
Yeah.
Off of our kickoff team. So now we get to see what our defense can do, because last week against Hendrickson, as soon as we would score, our defense would come in and shut the Hawks down. So hopefully we continue that pattern.
Yeah, the Hawks were able to score early, 7 points early in the game, but nothing more, as this kick from Asriel Denias rolls out of bounds about the 14-yard line, and it there will be a delay of game as they'll start it at the 30, I believe. 1st and 10, though, for the Leander Lions as they get the ball with 9:43 remaining in the first quarter. So that offense coming out for the first time of the day. Logan Mitchell, the quarterback for Leander tonight.
And Logan Mitchell's a junior, and you're going to see him throw the ball a lot to one of his favorite targets is Zane Woolridge.
First play of the game, though, is a pitch over to Aiden Parker, the senior wide receiver. As he comes over on a jet sweep, he'll pick up 5 on first down. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Lions.
Yeah, just kind of looking at the stats again, Kyle, is you have the running back Brandon Lott, who's one of their leading rushers, and you have Zane Woolridge, who's their top receiver. And so
this one over to Woolridge, or my apologies. Logan Mitchell will keep it himself on the play and roll out, but no yards for the Lions on the play as it brings up 3rd and 5 for Leander.
Is it me or Mitchell looks like he's a pretty big quarterback?
Yeah, Mitchell 6'3", 190, runs a 4.7.
Wow.
So all bunched up here, 2 wide receivers top and bottom of the offensive line as Hargrove will block for Mitchell, and an incomplete pass just short of the intended receiver, Augustus Bayarina. The senior just could not get to the ball. It brings up 4th and 5 from the 35-yard line, and it looks like Leander's going to have to punt this ball away.
3 and out for the Eastview defense, so great job there. And let's get that offense back on the field and continue the momentum.
So the punter for Leander coming out to try to give Eastview some difficult field position as Rene Rodriguez gets this one about the 35-yard line. Keeson Rainey makes a cut to the inside, now past the 40, tries to cut back and falls forward to the 40-yard line, and that's where the Patriots will start 1st and 10 for their second drive of the game as they lead it 6-0 with 8 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
I tell you, tonight, Kyle, just kind of looking at, it's been a beautiful day today. It's about 67 degrees outside, if everybody can see. I mean, it's clear sky, and you couldn't ask for a better night for football.
No, you cannot. It's a beautiful night for football, and I'm sure it feels great down there on the field. 8-11 first quarter. Ty Blair and this offense back out on the field. 1st and 10 from the 40. Handoff, this one to Edwards. Edwards up the middle, right through the tackles. Picks up 7 on the play on first down, brings up a 2nd and 3 with the 7-yard rush.
I really liked how Edwards got the ball for about 5 yards. He made one cut and just went straight up the field and just to keep continuing to get yards. So he got an extra yard or 2 just by doing that.
This one, another handoff to Edwards, but there is a flag in the play. Looks like it's probably going to be on the defense as the play was not stopped. Edwards does pick up first down to the 48-yard line, or 47-yard line. They'll probably decline it. That's what they do as Coach Michael Wall makes the call. And they pick up a first down as the offsides is declined. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47 with 7:40 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, I really like how we're running the ball right now. And it's going to set up a pass here in a few minutes. I wouldn't doubt it if they wouldn't go down the field right now.
So this one, a pitch to Rainey on the jet sweep. Nobody was outside as Rainey turns up the middle and picks up 9 on first. 2nd and 1 coming up from the 38-yard line.
9-yard gain, 2nd down and 1.
That's creative play calling right there. Because I think Leander, they were expecting the pass, and Rainey just had that jet sweep, just pitched off to him, and made a great run. Had a big opening there. Offensive line doing great.
So a rush from the outside. Ty Blair steps away from it as Anthony Ugo tries to get him. He gets it over to TJ Duncan. TJ Duncan inside the 20 to the 16-yard line is where he steps out. They'll give it to him at the 15. No, the 16 is where they will mark it. And they move it back up to the 15 as I say that. 7 minutes, though, on the clock as TJ Duncan steps out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 in the red zone for the Patriots.
Seems like we really have a good momentum going here. Look at that. They're going around in a circle. We don't know where they're going.
And there we go.
There we go.
Set it out, and the defense tries to get it going. Ty Blair snaps the ball. They're going to fake handoff, toss over to Pullen, the backup quarterback. He goes into the end zone, and incomplete. TJ Duncan. It looked like a Chiefs play from last year as a roundabout play just falls short.
There was a lot of action in that play. They, in the huddle, go around in the circle, and then they pitch it out to the backup quarterback who throws it down the field and just misses a touchdown there.
So 2 wide receivers top of the screen, one at the bottom, Keaston Rainey. Fake handoff to Edwards over the top to Rainey and hits the back of the head of Malachi Filan, the junior defensive back for the Leander Lions.
Yeah, that's just one of those unfortunate breaks right there, but Leander's glad it happened, but yeah, it just fell right on top of his head, it looked like.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Patriots at the 15-yard line. 6:49 remaining in the first quarter. Ty Blair, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers, top of the screen. Motion over Luke Martin from the top and the bottom of that offensive line. Now over to the right side. This is TJ Duncan, and hit as he tries to catch the ball. Incomplete in the end zone. And they'll bring on the kick team. Asriel Denias will get another shot at a field goal, as the first kick he attempted, the extra point, was blocked. This one will be about a 32-yarder for Denias here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it looks like the DB might have got to the wide receiver maybe just a tad early or right there on time, but
the kick is up and good as Asriel Denias adds 3 points for the Patriots, and it brings it to 9-0 with 6:39 remaining in the first quarter. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. This is SHN Sports Eastview High School Football. Back here at Birkelbach Field as your Eastview Patriots hold on to a 9-0 lead with 6:39 remaining here in the first quarter. Asriel Denias added 3 points to the Patriots lead as he gets ready to kick this one off from the 40-yard line to the Leander Lions. Back deep to receive this one, back way deep, and will land in the end zone for a touchback as the running back E.J. Hargrave will watch that one over his head to start off 1st and 10 from the 25.
Very good start so far for Eastview. Just, I don't think Coach Wall could plan it any better. It looks like we've got a really balanced attack, and we put some creativity in a few of our plays. That's really kind of throwing Leander off. And, of course, you can't forget the defense who had a 3-and-out first series. So it's starting out great tonight, so just got to keep this train rolling.
So the defense back out on the field for the Patriots. 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Handoff as this one in the backfield is tackled as Caden Childs gets the tackle for loss on first down. 2nd and 14 coming up. The runner Isaac Montgomery, a freshman out there for the Lions tonight. Freshman with his first touch in the game as Logan Mitchell, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, top of the screen. They'll go to that side, pick up from Aiden Parker. He'll grab about 4 or 5 on the play. They'll give him 5 to the 26. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 with 5:45 and counting remaining in the first.
Yeah, Leander's having a hard time really getting going. And our defense really, they're sticking to their assignments and they're hitting the gaps and they're doing a good job just keeping Leander and offensive players in front of them.
So 3 guys at the bottom of the field.
Quick.
And it was a quick flag. Somebody must have moved.
I think it might have been number 10 maybe.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little confused as to why. And the freshman, Isaac Montgomery, in the slot position right now, looks like he's going to be called for that one. And it's a sideline warning maybe on the Patriots.
Wow. Okay.
So that's what they'll do, sideline warning. And that's been a problem all season long. A lot of those penalties just gotta keep the players back. Try to reduce the amount of mental mistakes in the game, but it is an exciting game as you are leading 9-0.
Yeah, you get excited, and every high school team has a sideline coach too, or sideline players who help push everybody back. But I've never seen one called that quick though.
This one over the left side or right side, an incomplete pass to Aiden Parker from Logan Mitchell as it's just out of the reach. Would have been wide open for a first down, but could not get it in the hands of Aiden Parker. And with 4th and 9, Leander will have to punt this ball away, and another 3 and out for the Patriot defense.
Yeah, that was definitely worked our benefit, but it looked like our cornerbacks both were trying to play the shorter route, and if the quarterback Mitchell would have threw that on target, that could have been a touchdown.
It could have been, but
it is
in and out of the hands is this one punted away from the kicker Rodriguez, as this one right at 50, Keeson Rainey picks it up past the 50, past the 30. He rolls out of a tackle inside the 20 now, but there is a flag on the field at the bottom of the screen right around the 30-yard line, and a Leander player down as well. And you have to assume all the way on this side of the field it's got to be a holding or block in the back penalty, as the side judge immediately comes down to around midfield to talk to some of the coaches. And still no call on the field. The referee's out there having a conversation. The side judge is way back around the 40 as everybody else is having the conversation. The one who threw the penalty flag not in the conversation. So they said a personal foul, no explanation on what or why, just a 15-yard penalty from the spot, which was around the 26-7-yard line. So they'll bring it back to the 42 as Eastview will have a 1st and 10 with 4:49 remaining in the first quarter.
And this is still a really good field position. I mean, we could have had a little bit better, but at the same time, you know, we're at the 42-yard line, so we got a short field.
So Ty Blair will start things off, shotgun formation. He's got 2 tight ends there, 2 wide receivers as well. It's going to be a fake handoff to Agnat as they get this one over to Luke Martin, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line. He'll pick up 5 on first down. 2nd and 5 coming up as the clock now ticks past 4.5 minutes to go in the first.
This has been an exciting game. We still got 4 minutes left in the first quarter, so action-packed. That trip right.
3 wide receivers, bottom of the screen. They'll motion over Martin on that side. They'll pitch it out. That is Agnat as he'll cut up the field and pick up a first down and more as he's finally tackled at the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Patriots from there as the clock stops at 4 minutes to move the chains, but it'll resume as soon as the ball is set.
Yes, it really seems like by them kind of running wide, it's stretching Leander's defense, and our running backs are doing a great job of finding the holes and turning up into them.
So first down and 10, handoff, Agnat, he'll bust out to the outside, now inside the 20, 15, cuts back in, 10, and finally tackled at the 6-yard line, but picks up another first down on first down. The clock now underneath 3.5 minutes.
That was a great, you called it perfectly there, Kyle. That was a great cut. It looks like the defender thought he was going to kind of head towards out of bounds, but then he just kind of turned it right back up and got a few more yards.
So now with a first and goal from the 6-yard line, underneath 3.5 minutes and counting, Ty Blair, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers at the top. They'll hand it back off to Agnat. He'll cut up the middle and waltzes right into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Patriots, they're going to say no touchdown. There's a flag on the play. We'll have to see what it is here momentarily. So conversation still going on down at the down on the field, but here it is. They're going to say holding on the offense and a 10-yard penalty for the Patriots. They'll move this one back to the 16 from the 6. And the clock now stopped at 3:16 in the first.
So far, Eastview's offense has been able to move the ball pretty easily. So I would expect us, the way we're stretching out right now, I think we're going to take a shot right now.
Agnat in the backfield with Blair. It's Rainey at the bottom of your screen all by himself. Luke Martin in a 3-point stance at the tight end position. TJ Duncan at the top. They'll pitch this one to Rainey. He'll bust to the outside inside the 15, breaks a tackle, rolls forward and is pushed out of bounds at the 10, and an extra hit there by Isaac Montgomery. Or no, that was Charles Allender, the linebacker for the Lions. He'll get flagged with 15 there, but it'll be a half the distance to the 5, but remain first down. So just move it back 1 yard in front of where it already was. It'll be first and goal from the 5 for the Patriots. 3:06 remaining in the quarter.
Yeah, it looks like when Rainey was kind of running and he was close to out of bounds, a player came up and just hit him, and he might have already been out like a step or two.
Yeah, he had stepped out of bounds, and the play was pretty much stopped as he was walking back onto the field. Allender walked up to him and just gave him a shove. No real point of giving it there. They're going to say it is unsportsmanlike.
On both sides, offside.
So maybe some things.
Offsetting penalties.
So we don't know what happened down on the field, so offsetting penalties, but it does bring up second and goal from the 10. So since it was after the play, the down was used. It'll be second and goal from the 10-yard line for the Patriots.
Yeah, it seems like it's starting to get a little chippy down there, because you can tell Leander they're trying to do everything they can to stop the Patriots, but the Patriots have been able to move the ball pretty easily. So
so Ty Blair, he'll keep it himself on the play. A reverse to, looks like Jude Tanner. He's an eligible player, and they're going to say he's down at the 1.
Wow.
The offensive line is celebrating. There is a flag on the field, but
that flag was either that was the best jump from a defensive lineman of all time, or he was about a step fast. So can't quite tell you who the number was, but
so they're going to decline the penalty either way. But Jude Tanner on the catch and run, just a yard short of the end zone as it stands. Once again, declines the penalty. 2:57 here in the third. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the goal, or with the goal to gain.
Well, I tell you, Jude, he was so pumped up there, but I was thinking he was.
And
hopefully it was in the end zone, but that was a great play.
Leander will call a timeout. We'll take one with them. Don't go anywhere, though. This is Eastview Patriots football right here on SHN Sports. And we're back as the 1 yard play on 3rd down, up the middle from Isaiah Agnet. And that'll be a touchdown for the Patriots. And actually, that looked like it was Agnet on the play. And it brings it to 15-0 now as the Patriots add 6. They'll bring the kick team on after showing the fake swinging gate. And the discipline the special teams has to be able to come on with only about 20 seconds to go on the game clock and then get the kick team ready to go and in under about 10 seconds and then finally get the snap to Agnet as this one up and good. And my apologies, the kicker for Eastview, Azrael Denias, kicks it through the uprights for the extra point, brings it to 16-0. 2:52 remaining here in the first quarter, and we mentioned it, keys to the game, starting fast and staying fast. Eastview so far doing just that.
Yeah, and I mean, everything seems to be clicking right now. The offense is clicking, defense is stopping Leander, and, on offense we've been very balanced so far. And Leander just doesn't seem like they have an answer for it. And did I mention the jerseys look pretty cool?
So kickoff coming from Azrael Denias, back deep to receive for the Lions. At the bottom of your screen is E.J. Hargrave. And this will be the 3rd kickoff of the day for Azrael Denias. Still here in the first quarter. 2 touchdowns and a field goal, a missed extra point, bringing it to 16 as Hargrave grabbed that one in, fumble it into the end zone. He's going to have to take it out. Brings it to the 10 and is tackled right there by Noah Herrera, the sophomore defensive back. So to the 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, our opponents over the last 2 weeks, I swear we've seen about 3 or 4 muff kicks, haven't we?
Yeah, and it's been a consistent thing, and you never know where Denias is going to kick it. He has the ability to kind of pooch it right in between the 30 and the 20, and then he can also kick it deep as well. And the ball flying through the air is not easy to gauge, and he just came up a little too far on it, and then finally had to step back and could not get a hand on it. But empty set coming up for Logan Mitchell. As he has 3 wide receivers at the top, they'll sweep over Hargrave. He'll try to cut up, and it's tackled in the backfield. No, he breaks out of it, breaks over a couple tackles, loses another one. He's got a 1st down and more as he steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as Hargrave picks up 21 on 1st down with 2:33 remaining here in the first quarter. The first big play of the day for Leander, and I believe their first down as well.
Yeah, we had him in the backfield, just weren't able to get him down, and I believe that's first time that he's actually rushed tonight, but it was hard to get down, and we were trying to arm tackle and not necessarily get him low, so I was able to get a long run there.
So another handoff, no, he'll keep it himself is Logan Mitchell. He'll be stuffed at the line of scrimmage, can't pick up a yard. 2nd and 10 coming up is a big stop from the Patriot defense. Looks like Luis Castillo, Caden Childs in on the play, and as well as
going back to the kickoffs, you talk about that. I mean, you got to give props to anybody in high school football, college football, or pro football who catches kickoffs and tries to return them back. You're looking up in the sky and you're seeing everybody coming at you, and you got to catch it then run. So it's a tough job.
So Jordan Young in on the tackle as well at the cornerback blitz there as Hargrove will take the ball again for himself and roll this one out for about a 1-yard gain to the 31. And actually, he'll just make it back to the line of scrimmage, bringing up 3rd down and 10 with a minute and a half remaining as the clock continues to tick down.
There's another opportunity for the Patriots to get the Lions off the field. And right now, I mean, their biggest play of the day so far is one that was kind of a busted play. So they haven't really gotten in any kind of rhythm.
So the defense ready to get set, and the clock stops with a timeout, trying not to get caught with a delay of game penalty or the Lions. So that's their second timeout of the half already here with 1:02 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout with them though, but don't go anywhere. This is Patriots football on SHN Sports. Back here at Birkelbach Field as your Eastview Patriots leading it 16-0. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It brings up a 3rd down and 10 from the 31 for the Leander Lions. Logan Mitchell, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 on the bottom. They're going to hand it off to Hargrove, who's been the workhorse for the night. He initially breaks the tackle, but is finally brought down as a slew of Patriots come in as Tyson Ijawoko, the one to finally bring him down, but defensive lineman Marcus Honstein looks like he was able to wrap up the shoe and bring him down on the play.
Well, I mean, you can't help but notice that our defensive line and linebackers are just getting so much penetration in the backfield. I mean, you had three guys right there just tackling, and that was almost a block punt. That was close.
And punt quickly as Keaston Rainey will watch it roll out of bounds at the 16.5-yard line. That's where they'll mark it. It'll be 1st and 10 from there for the Patriots with 11 seconds remaining in this first quarter. So the defense for the Lions coming back out on the field, trying to stop Ty Blair in this offense for the first time in the game. And this Eastview offense will probably just run a play and then let it go to the quarter, but definitely will not let up on an opportunity for points in the second quarter as they get this one over as Ryan Pullen gets the completion and will roll forward to the 27-yard line. They'll call that one a first down, maybe half a yard. No, they do give him a first down as the line judge marked it.
Well, like he marked it short, but then
So the line judge marked it a first down at the 28. But they put the ball down at the 27, which would have been a yard short of the first down. And then they called for the first down over, the line judge did. And the umpire is like,
well, I think on the scoreboard it says 2nd down and 1, so maybe it is short. We'll see when they
So they're talking about it right now in the middle of the field, but they are switching the field, and it does say there is a number 1 on the yardstick of the Leander side at the 27-yard line. We'll see what they'll call it once it comes down to it, but the sticks are showing 1st and 10. Scoreboard showing 2nd and 1, but second quarter has begun, and it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eastview Patriots. Ty Blair in shotgun formation as Edwards.
Yeah, I think they had to reset the game clock because it was still at all zeros.
They get everything figured out on the field. 1st and 10 from the 27 for the Patriots. Ty Blair hands off this one to Kareem Edwards. He'll bounce out to to the left side, get past the 30, and slam down by defensive back for Leander Lions, Tyrese Smith, sophomore out there at the bottom of your screen guarding Keaston Rainey as we speak. As Ty Blair, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen. They'll look over to the 1 wide receiver side. Rainey will pick up a first down and more as he's finally tackled at the 45-yard line, and the Patriots have another first down.
Yeah, Kyle, I was really surprised to see, because Rainey right there, when he came off the line of scrimmage, they were playing about 10 yards off of him. He only needed 3 yards for a first down, so they pretty much just let us have that.
So first down and 10 once more from the 45-yard line. Linebacker, defensive lineman jumps as Ty Blair will check the sideline, and a couple rotating defensive linemen for Leander on the play. As Ty Blair will take the shotgun snap, fake handoff to Edwards. This one dumped off to Pullen. He'll get a couple blocks, especially a couple big ones from Luke Martin, but there is a flag on the play. I think they're going to get TJ Duncan on a hold there, because Luke Martin was manhandling about 2 or 3 guys, pushing to the sidelines, and he had his hands in between the pads and it looked clean on his part, so must be so they don't tell us who it was, just a holding as they move the ball back 10 yards from the spot of the foul, brings it to the 39-yard line, brings up a 1st and 16 for the Patriots. Clock at 10 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the half. Ty Blair, shotgun. Fake handoff to Edwards. He's got pressure, rolls left and right, dumps it off to Edwards down at the 32. He's gonna pick up 10 plus more, rolls out and pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And when I say picked up 10, I meant from where he caught the ball. He didn't pick up 10 yards. Well, I guess he got about 9 or 10 on the play. The sticks are giving him about 8. So there we go. So they'll give him 3 plus from the original line of scrimmage from the 45.
That was a good play by Blair too. I mean, he went back and he had a defender all over him, and he was able to get rid of it.
And this one, Luke Martin wide open, fumbles the pass, but will finally catch it at the 40. Does step out of bounds at the 38, but it is a first down and 10 for the Patriots when the clock stopped at 10:23 as Martin stepped out.
That was good concentration right there, because it came off his hands and he was able to just kind of calm down and get the ball.
So this one, handoff to Rainey as they will get a first down on that one to the 26-yard line. And another first down for your Patriots.
Yeah, right now I just don't see how Leander's got an answer for the Patriots.
So the Patriots moving quickly as they usually do when they're driving. Ty Blair letting his offensive line know the play. Luke Martin winged up behind Jude Tanner as they'll hand this one off to Agnat on that side, and he'll pick up about 6 or 7 on the play. They'll give him 7 to the 19-yard line as second down and 3 comes up after the rush from, actually, check that was Kareem Edwards on the play.
It seemed like, the Patriots, when they're running the ball, they're really not kind of going between the tackles. They're kind of running wide every time and just spreading out the defense and letting the running backs pick the holes.
Yeah, Luke Martin has some speed, and from that 3-point stance can really get up into the secondary and grab a block or 2 for his running backs, but empty set for Ty Blair to try to get this one off, and all over Luke Martin was the linebacker, number 40 for Leander,
yeah, it looked
Michael
like
Segovia.
A lot of hand jockeying right there. It looks like he was the defender was all over Martin. I think Martin was looking for a pass interference.
So Michael Segovia with the PBU on the play. And Ty Blair, shotgun formation again. With him is Edwards. They'll hand it off to Edwards. pushes forward for maybe a yard, but just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd and 4th and 3 for the Patriots from the 19-yard line. Clock ticking now underneath 9 minutes to go in the half.
I'd imagine we'd go for it right here because I think with the way the offense is going, I mean, that play right there was probably the best play that Leander's had tonight on defense. But when we've been able to spread them out, had a lot of success.
So Ty Blair shotgun. In the backfield with him is Edwards. Edwards rolls out to the side, get a completion, breaks a tackle, cuts up the field, and gets enough for the first down, just a yard in front of it. As they get to the 15, the line to gain was the 16 as Kareem Edwards breaks a tackle on the safety there, Jacob Harris, who came down on the play, read it perfectly, just could not get Kareem Edwards down to the ground. And Kareem Edwards picks up 5 for the first down.
Blair had a defender all over him. And he threw it, and it kind of went to Edwards' back shoulder, and he did a great job of catching it and then just
and a jump there. I think this is going to be on the offensive line all the way on the top of your screen there as they call number 78, Joshua Claypool, right tackle on the play.
Yeah, I was about to say they were moving back like 10 yards and should be just a 5-yard penalty.
So they give them 5 yards on first down. So 1st and 15 from the 20 now as the clock now ticking beneath 8 minutes to go in the half. Ty Blair's got 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. They're just going to hand this one off to Edwards. Edwards puts on a stiff arm and kind of a suplex move there by Calvin Kessler, the linebacker for.
Yeah, that's like the second time that's happened tonight. I'm surprised the refs haven't called anything because typically when a defender picks you up from behind and then kind of tries to throw you like that, you'd normally see a personal foul.
Not many penalties except for offsides and false starts so far in this one. Had a couple of personal fouls at the end of the other end zone as Ty Blair tosses this one up to Rainey over the head and cannot get it as Tyree Smith, the sophomore, with the PBU.
Yeah, I think Rainey had him beat. If he could have just threw it further back towards the back pylon, I think he would have had a great shot at getting that.
He looks a little shooken up on the play as he comes back slowly from the back of the end zone, and he'll take the sidelines as he starts to stretch out his leg before the play starts. So he won't be on the field for this one as Ty Blair will get this one off in the flats to TJ Duncan and Jacob Bailey on coverage there for the Lions. That'll bring up a 4th down and 11. It looks like.
Yeah, right there, the Leander actually sent Segovia, the linebacker, sent him in on a blitz and made Blair rush to throw. So they get the stop.
A 33-yarder coming up for Adriel Denias, and that one is up and good. And Denias has 7 points in this game, his own touchdown. And I think that's the most field goals he's completed in a game so far this season, obviously not including extra points, but 2 field goals in a game. I don't think we've seen that from the Patriots. They usually just go for it on on 4th down, but Adriel Denias with 6 points off of field goals and 1 extra point as well for 7 points in the game to bring it 19-0 as your Eastview Patriots lead this one with 7:10 remaining in the first quarter, or the first half. So far the offense been able to move the ball. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals, and a missed extra point, bringing that score to 19. As Adriel Denias back out on the field to kick this one away to the Leander Lions.
Yeah, right now, I mean, the Patriots have really kind of carried over last week's game into this game. Really see that they're clicking on both sides of the ball. And, when I say both sides of the ball, also special teams as well.
So Adriel Denias Gets this one, and Jay Bouncer takes an Eastview bounce and clips the corner of the end zone. That'll be a touchback for Leander Lions as they'll start from the 25, 1st and 10 with 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Well, he wrapped that one right inside the pylon there.
Yeah, it started bouncing right at the 10 and just rolled right through just that corner of the end zone to bring it into a touchback rather than a delay of game for the Patriots. So the Leander offense back out on the field. This Patriot defense has been doing a good job of holding Leander. I don't think they've crossed midfield yet so far as they quarterback Logan Mitchell will roll this one out to the top of your screen and be shoved out of bounds right at the 30-yard line, and they're going to call this one a late hit, it looks like, as Christian Mendoza looked like he was called on that play. So it is a 15-yard penalty on the defense for the late hit as Christian Mendoza.
You know, this drives coaches crazy because you're playing really well, and you just had a good stop right there, and then you get a late hit. So you know it drives the coaches that make them want to pull their hair out a little bit. 1st
and 10 as they hand this one off to Hargrave. They hold him in front of midfield. Like I mentioned, haven't crossed it yet, have the Leander Lions. Bring up to the 49 as 2nd and 8 comes up for Logan Mitchell in this Lion offense. Eastview and the Patriots trying to hold him to this side of the field for this rest of this drive, but a handoff to Cameron Hoosier, as Hoosier was actually the one they handed off to last time. So we'll give that back to Hoosier, and that brings up a 3rd down and 4 as they cross midfield for the first time in the game to the 47-yard line. Another one to Hoosier. He'll cut up the middle. He's got a 1st down and more as he continues to churn the legs inside the 35-yard line to the 33. It brings up a 1st and 10 for the Lions as they move the ball for the first time in the game.
That was a good run, but at the same time, from a defensive standpoint, it seemed like we had about 3 defenders trying to rip the ball away, not necessarily trying to go low and trying to get him tackled and get him on the ground. So
Hoosier in the backfield, fake handoff. Actually, that one was Hargrave, and a big sack from the Patriots on the play was Chris Mendoza, making up for the personal foul earlier as he slams down Logan Mitchell, and a loss of 4 or 5 on the play. They'll give him a 5-yard loss down to the 38 as the clock now underneath 5.5 minutes to go in the second.
Yeah, they were trying to do a play action right there after a couple of good runs, and backside of our defensive line were able to stay home, and they were waiting for Mitchell.
Hoosier in the backfield again. They'll hand it off to him. He'll get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Actually may lose a yard on the play. They'll say he got back, but it'll bring up a 3rd and 15 now from the 38-yard line as we're now underneath 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Patriot defense making a hold here, making a stand.
Yeah, we went from them actually moving the ball in the last couple of plays, just pushing them back. So good job by the defensive line, really making a good push.
So E.J. Hargrave in now again for Cameron Hoosier in the backfield behind Logan Mitchell. Logan Mitchell, they'll motion up Aiden Parker, fake handoff there, and Mitchell in the backfield fumbles the ball, and it looks like the Patriots are on top of it. They're going to say a lot of, that's kind of a rugby scrum down there.
Yeah,
they're going to say Patriot football at the 45-yard line, and Eastview turns it, or the Lions turn it over, force a turnover to do the Eastview Patriots, and they'll get the ball back on their own side of the field at the 45-yard line with 4:17 remaining in the second quarter. So we've still got plenty of time for some points.
Yeah, a little like Mitchell, when he did the play action, he comes back, he sees the guy coming, and he puts his hands together. It looks like he's was getting ready to throw, and the ball just came out of his hands.
Slipped right out of the hands.
Yeah.
And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, 4:17 to go in the second quarter. Ty Blair in the offense back out on the field. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. You see Rainey down there back on the field on the bottom. They'll move Martin in from the wide receiver position down to the tight end as they're going to throw this one deep. Keyston Rainey, he's open and
right
just in and out of the hands at the 5-yard line at 4:11 remaining in the quarter. And Rainey, an incomplete pass, kind of hold that leg a little bit as he runs back, kind of working it on gingerly, or running gingerly on it. They're going to call him off. He can't get back to the play in time for it to be called.
Yeah, just off his outstretched hands. I tell you, when you look at the play, he was open. Martin, I know you said he came on the interior of the line. You think he's going to block. He actually just kind of floated right in the middle of the field. He was wide open as well. So Blair's got all kinds of options tonight.
So 2 wide receivers top and bottom of the screen for Eastview, and this one's intended for Ryan Pullen as Seth Dimmel came in for Keyston Rainey on the play. They'll sub back Keyston Rainey. Ryan Pullen an incomplete, or just a drop pass on the play. Maybe a little short from Ty Blair, but it'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 45 after back-to-back incompletions from this Patriot offense.
Yeah, I think Blair, the reason why he missed him right there is this defensive pressure, and I think it made him throw it a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
I don't think any time came off the clock for some reason. But snap, Ty Blair, shotgun, he'll keep it himself. Rolls out to the top of the screen. He looks for an open receiver, can't find anybody. He runs out of bounds about 9 yards in the backfield, where there was about 5 or 6 Leander Lion defenders deep down the field and didn't want to throw it over there for anybody to try to get it. So
yeah, he didn't have anybody really available to be that was open at that time. So he did the right thing and just running it out.
So it'll be 4th and 19 from the 46-yard line in Leander territory, as we're going to have to punt this ball away with 3 minutes, 59 seconds to go. Clock stopped for the time being. Dionis with the punt. Caught at the 21. A block picked up, but tackled at the 27-yard line by, looks like Caden Childs on the play. Number 22, linebacker for the Patriots, coming up with the big stop.
We've got 3:49 left, so we still got plenty of time to be able to make a stop and get the ball back and score for the half. We got 3 timeouts left, and the Lions only have 1.
So back out on defense are the Patriots. Leander will start 1st down and 10 from the 28. Logan Mitchell, shotgun formation. He's got 2 backers with him over there as he'll pick up a wide receiver, a couple missed tackles, but it'll be a 1st down for River Ham, as picks up 11 on the play to the 41-yard line, bringing up 1st and 10 with 3:42 remaining as he steps out of bounds. Mitchell, shotgun, pass over to the right side, and that'll be caught right on the line. They're going to say Eastview Patriots trying to say no catch, that he stepped out of bounds, but the side judge does give him that catch as Aiden Parker picks up a 1st down and more up to the 45-yard line in Lions territory as they begin to move the ball.
Yeah, we caught a break there because I think if Mitchell would have let him.
Handoff Hargrave, and he'll do the suplex move on the play, as that was Caden Childs, and a flag comes out.
Yeah, if they
way
call this
after the play.
If they call this for personal foul, I mean, this already happened a couple times that Leander's done it to Eastview players. We've already kind of mentioned that a few minutes ago. But
in the backfield, way after the play, is a flag. It was a 6-yard or 5-yard loss to the 50, but Looks like it's going to be on the Patriots. I saw a referee point that way. Looked like it was.
Yeah, right.
They're going to say personal foul.
Yeah,
and it
right
looked like
there,
it was
the-
Marcus Honstein. I think that
Well, I think what the crowd has seen Leander do that a couple of times, and the refs haven't called anything. And then when they decide to call it,
so.
which
Marcus Honstein, I'm watching
should be
him
calling
out
it every
there.
time it happens.
I'm watching him out there. He's kind of giving the crowd like the bring it to me on the boo. He wasn't the one with the tackle. I think he said something after the play as he continues to talk to the Leander Lions, and I believe that's probably what the foul was, not the suplex. So 3:14, first down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Handoff to Cameron Hoosier as he'll pick up about 2 on the play to the 33, bring it up 2nd and 8 with 3 minutes to go, and some more pushing and shoving
it's getting
as Honstein is on the ground after the play, and offensive lineman for Leander, number 50, Ryan Casimir, gives Honstein a hand and picks him up. Some good sportsmanship there, but
you can tell it's getting a little chipper out there right now, can't you, Troy?
Yeah, sure is. So 2:40 and counting as they rush up to the line. The Lions do. Logan Mitchell in the backfield with him is Cameron Hoosier. Hoosier picks up a block. This one down the field and incomplete.
That was in his hands.
And a good job on the coverage there by looked like Noah Herrera. Oh no, that was not Noah Herrera. That was actually Isaiah Davenport Bell, the linebacker who picked up coverage.
That was a pretty good throw by Mitchell, but it was also a great defensive play to be able to knock that out at the last minute.
So Augustus Bay Arena, the intended receiver on the play, just could not get it into his hands with the PBU from Isaiah Davenport Bell. This one, shotgun rollout. They're going to pick up Aiden Parker, and a big hit by Luis Castillo to get him out of bounds, and only a 3 or 4 yard gain on the play to bring up 4th and 5 from the 30-yard line. Trying to hold Leander to points here, and a turnover on downs would be able to do that with 2 minutes and counting as a jump on the play. They're going to throw it up, free play, and it's caught. Touchdown Lions. Those are going to be the first points of the game as Luis Castillo jumped. That's what the flag will be on. And they're going to say they're going to decline that one. And River Ham picks up the touchdown on the free play. A nice pass there from Logan Mitchell to be able to get that one to only where Ham can grab it right on the 1 or 2 yard line and just fell into the end zone for the touchdown with 1:53 remaining here in the half. It is 19-6 with the PAT pending as Rene Rodriguez will look to add a point to the deficit. That one is good. It's a line drive through the upright and barely made it in. It brings up the score to 7 points, 19-7 now. Your Patriots still lead it with 1:53 to go. They'll get the ball after the kickoff, and the defense, no reason to panic here. They've been doing well all night long, and they're going to continue to put on the fight. Just some unfortunate penalties there that ended up resulting in a touchdown. So Patriots, like I mentioned, they'll get the ball back right here, 1:53 remaining in the half with all 3 timeouts, and the way that this offense plays with the speed that they can bring and the big play opportunities that they have, we could very well see a score here on this drive before halftime.
Yeah, you definitely want to be able to score because right now with starting the second half, Leander gets the ball, so you don't want them to go into the halftime with any kind of momentum. So if you can score right here, then you can kind of negate what they've just did and just play that second half because Leander, you don't want to give them anything to think that they got a chance here.
Number 39, Rene Rodriguez, kicking for Leander tonight.
So a kickoff coming from Rene Rodriguez as they'll look to try to pin Eastview deep into their own territory and prevent a short field for the Patriots. This one is a good kick down through the back of the end zone as Keyston Rainey will watch it go over his head. No time ticks off though, and they'll start first down and 10. The Patriots will from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we got, I mean, a minute 53 left in the half, 3 timeouts, so we got plenty of time right now. I still say, you know, just run your offense, and I think you'll have a chance to score right before half.
So the Patriot offense back out on the field, try to find some extra points here before the half. 1:53 remaining as they'll hand this one off to Edwards. He'll bounce it out to the outside, steps out at about the 29-yard line. They'll give it to him at the 28 and a 3-yard gain from the 25. A late hit there, kind of pulled down out of bounds by the linebacker, Michael Segovia, but no call on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7 from the 40 or from the 28.
This should be a free play here.
Ty Blair rolls out to the right side. Should be, but I don't see a flag. Ty Blair will step up field, and
that was an unusual play because he rolls out, and then all of a sudden it seemed like everybody kind of stopped. And Blair was trying to signal to, I don't know if it was Duncan or Rainey, but to go further down the field, but I think that was Rainey.
So
but he just tucked it in and ran.
They mark him out at the 31-yard line. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Patriots. 1:40 to go. The clock continuing to stop every time they step out of bounds. Ty Blair lets his offensive line know you've got 1 wide receiver at the top of your screen and Rainey 3 at the bottom. So they'll hand this one off to Edwards. He'll cut up the middle, gets a first down and more. He's down and past the 40 to the 45, rolls forward and finally taken down at the 47-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Patriots. The clock stops momentarily until the ball's set. The Patriots move quickly. They are going to get this one off quickly.
Seems like when they've spread Leander defense out, they've been able to have really good success running the ball.
Michael Wall moves the play over as they bring 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Ty Blair, he'll look for it himself. He cuts up the field. He's got a first down and more and slides at the 41. A couple Leander Lions fall on top of him, but not before a first down is made, as the clock now at about a minute and ticks underneath it, 59 seconds and counting. Ty Blair, shotgun, snap. He'll look downfield, takes a look to his left side, steps forward that way. Nobody there. He's going to have to run it. He gets out of bounds with about a 3-4 yard gain to the 38-yard line. They'll give him 3. 2nd down and 7 coming up with 46 seconds remaining as the clock stops momentarily with the step out of bounds from Ty Blair.
Yeah, he really didn't have anybody open that play, and he just did the right thing, just got a few yards and got out of bounds.
So Blair and the offense checking the play call.
46 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter here.
In the backfield with them is Edwards. 2 wide receivers top and bottom. Rolling out Edwards to the left side. Dump over to him and caught at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say that's where he stopped, and a timeout from Michael Wall at 39 seconds remaining. 3rd and 8. We'll take a timeout as well. Don't go anywhere, though. This is Eastview Patriots football on SHN Sports. back here at Birkelbach Field. Patriots leading at 19-7, 39 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Ty Blair, shotgun, fake handoff to Edwards. They're going to get this one on a screen to Rainey. Rainey will get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. And that's a turnover on downs.
It should be 4th down right now.
It should be, but the line judge gave a first down. I was looking at the line judge. He gave a big first down motion to Leander, but I believe it's probably just for the timeout there. I didn't see Michael Wall calling it, so maybe it was during the play that he was saying, hey, after this, we're going to call a timeout if it's in the middle of the field. So they do call the timeout, 31 seconds remaining, 4th down and 7 coming up for the Eastview Patriots from the 38-yard line. So with only one play to get a first down, you do have a timeout. Do you take the middle of the field? Do you try to go deep? Do you run the ball? What are you looking at here, Keith?
I'm thinking there's been a few plays that it seems like they've tried to run Martin down the seam. You know, maybe you still have your guys on the outside, but run somebody up the seam as well and try to hit them.
Yeah, and that
it sounds like a play that's probably perfect for Martin right now.
Yeah, tight end position in the middle of the field is an elusive position, as Luke Martin, one of the more athletic players on this team. But he will line up as a wideout on this play as TJ Duncan the slot, and then Ryan Pullen in the middle there. Up at the top of your screen is Keyston Rainey, and whistles are being blown.
Oh, guess not.
As Coach Michael Wall was pointing at something, I think the clock was running. That is what was going on, because it was about 30-something seconds. So 31 seconds as they move it from 18 to 31. It started to run, and now it says 12 minutes. We will.
If you get a first down here, you're going to have to hurry up, either call your timeout or run back up to the line and try to spike it, you know, because the clock does stop for that split second, you know, when they set it, and then you just spike it and then have another chance to play. Or right now you could just.
At the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up the first down for the
coming
Patriots.
Back up to the line to be able to spike the play.
They're going to run a play. So take a step, Ty Blair, this one to Keyston Rainey to the end zone, but incomplete with 11 seconds to go on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he had Pullen actually right over the middle of the field right at the goal line, but he tried to go to the sideline.
So on first down, taking a shot to Keyston Rainey at the corner of the end zone. Could not get it there, was Ty Blair on the throw. Now 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Patriots.
Yeah, I think you got a player or two here.
And somebody jumped on the defensive line, but no call. Ty Blair takes a step, got some pressure. He's going to have to run it himself, and he throws the ball past the line of scrimmage. But nobody's calling it. There's zeros on the play clock, and
pass balls incomplete. That'll do it.
Immediately.
How's that if it's?
So the clock runs down. I'm a little confused because the it
was a penalty. They jumped off sides.
Well, they didn't call the penalty, but they're trying to figure out.
They're coming back because that shouldn't have been in the half.
Yeah, so
I think because it should have been either like if they jumped offside, it should be, you know, basically for all intents and purposes a free play, but you can then determine whether or not you're going to take the play that you got or you're going to take the penalty.
Well, and Ty Blair was well past the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball, and it didn't look like anybody caught that. But hey, I mean, we'll take it. But 1st and 10 though from the 13, and there are 2 seconds remaining on the clock. The whole Leander team went to the locker room, or was going to the locker room. They make them come back out, as they're going to go ahead and try a field goal. Austrial Dionis will take a 30-yarder. He's already made one from 31 and 33, and that one is up and good. He adds 3 points to the lead, and it brings it up to 22-7 at the half. And the Patriots hold on to a 15-point lead at the half, as we will let y'all watch the show, enjoy the show the final show of the season here at Birkelbach Field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 28 minutes. This is SHN Sports Eastview Patriots football.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Taking the field for your halftime entertainment are your Leander High School Bluebells. The Bluebells are under the direction of Ashley Williams and Lupe Garcia. The Bluebells would like to congratulate their teacher of the week, Coach Driver. The Bluebells are led by Captain Alex Schiller, First Lieutenant Holly Hager, Second Lieutenant Jessica Egglesey, Marisol Hernandez, and Claire Smith. Head Company Leader Riley Kassler. Company Leaders Gabby Aarons, Ella Bowman, Mackenzie Cady, and Jocelyn Jew. Congratulations to the Bluebell of the Week, Ivana Escobar. Every week, the Bluebells nominate a teammate who has shown exemplary acts of love and compassion to receive the Be Kind, Be a Bell Award. Congratulations to Sophie Strauss. Along with the amazing Leander Marching Band, here are your Leander Bluebells. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for the incredible Leander High School Bluebells. The Bluebells would like to give a heartfelt thank you to their amazing parents, the Leander High School administration, and the unconditional support of the incredible Leander High School Marching Band, led by Ryan Cerna, and the Leander High School football program, led by Coach Chris Price. For the game, let's keep the excitement alive. Roll Pride! Sparklers are led on the field this evening by 2324 base officers, Junior Lieutenant Tristan Ariano, Senior Lieutenant Kimora Bradley, First Lieutenant Natalie Martinez, and Captain Abrielle Polito. Sparkler Social Officers, Caitlin Patel, Ariana Pena, and Avery Soul. Shining Star of the Week is Hadley Padalecki, and Sparkler of the Week is Mary Steen. This year, our Sparklers mark their 15th anniversary. It's time to sparkle and shine with that crystal line as they perform their military routine. Light 'em up, Sparklers! Good luck this year in all of their performances and competitions. Tonight, during halftime, we take this time to honor the seniors in the band and dance teams at Eastview High School. These students have given valuable time and energy to their school over the past 4 years, and we could not be more proud. First is Joshua Acuna. Joshua is escorted by his parents, James Acuna and Erica Acuna. After high school, Josh plans to go to school for music education and inspire and teach future musicians and spread the love of music. Next up is Mr. Luke Baird, escorted by his mother, Peggy Baird, Fernandez, father, Gary Baird, and stepfather, David Fernandez. After high school, Luke plans to attend college to study film and music. Next is Mr. Bradley Bolton. Bradley is escorted by his mother, Stephanie York. After high school, Bradley plans to perform with the drum corps this summer and then attend UT Austin and major in music performance to become a professional trombone player. Next up is Caitlin Patello, escorted by parents Carlo and Amanda Patello. Caitlin's future plans include attending college to major in biochemistry with the hopes of becoming a doctor. She currently has offers to several universities, but is
Isabel plans to attend a four-year university planning to major in elementary education and wants to be an elementary teacher. Next up is Michaela Clark. Michaela is escorted by Elizabeth and Jeffrey Clark. She plans to go to Sam Houston State University and study criminal justice. Next is Lauren Cuevas, escorted by parents William Cuevas, Tammy Barajo, and Marcos Cuevas. Lauren plans to attend ACC and major in cosmetology. Next up is Sam Davila, escorted by Cynthia Davila. Sam plans to attend Texas Tech to major in business administration with a minor in pre-law studies in order to open and run a family law firm with a personal specialization in divorce. Next up is Samantha Ganeri, escorted by Ernestine Ganeri. Samantha plans to attend Texas State to study psychology. Next up is Brandon Teddy Hernandez Reyes, escorted by Monica Reyes. After high school, Brandon plans to study welding. Next up is Caitlin Ibarra, escorted by parents Mary and Roger Ibarra. She plans to attend college to become a surgical nurse. Next up is Natalie Martinez, escorted by Next up is Sandra Montgomery, escorted by Aunt Kimberly Bidden. Sandra plans to attend Texas A&M with a major in finance. Next up is Madeline Murphy, escorted by Sean Murphy and Sean Patrick Murphy. Maddie plans to attend UT Austin to earn a full degree in acting and nutrition. Next up is Parker Murray, escorted by parents Paul and Heidi. Parker plans to attend a four-year university for music education and performance major at UT. Next up is Hadley Padalecki, escorted by Heather Padalecki. She plans to attend ACC for 2 years to transfer to UT to continue studying genetics. Mr. Aaron Pauley, escorted by parents Todd and Kim Pauley. He plans to attend the University of Texas to pursue a career as a nurse anesthesiologist. Next up is Ariana Pena, escorted by Reggie and April Pena. Ariana plans to attend Texas State and major in dance education. Next are Grace Ramirez and Lana Ramirez. Escorted by parents Kathy Ramirez and Orlando Ramirez. Grace plans to go to ACC and later pursue a career in art and design. Lana plans to go to ACC for general studies and to become an author in the future. Next up is Blake Schmidt, Blake is escorted by Cole and Millerschmidt. He plans to attend a four-year college and major in accounting. Next up is Avery Solden, escorted by Melissa Solden and New Solden. Avery plans to attend Sam Houston and study animal science. Next up is Melanie Spellman, escorted by Jennifer Cherufka and father Dave Cherufka. Melanie plans to attend UNT for music engineering and performance. Next up is Kimora Bradley. Kimora is escorted by mother Kayla Cox and father Charles Bradley. She plans to attend Texas State University next fall to study to be a neonatal nurse and plans to audition for the Texas State Sprinters. Next up is Mary Steen, escorted by parents Deanna Steen and Cliff Steen. Mary plans to go to BYU and pursue nursing. Next up is Marcelo Coops Wilder, escorted by parents Shalonda and Darian Wilder. He plans to attend ACC for 2 years and then finish at a four-year university with degrees in mechanical engineering and music composition. Next up is Alex Diaz, escorted by Irma and Obed Diaz. Alex plans to attend San Luis State University and pursue her dream of becoming a live technician for concerts. Rock on! Next up is Lola Osang, escorted by Jung Osang and Barry Osang. Lola plans to attend Texas Tech or UT to study pharmacy. Next is Abrielle Galena, escorted by father and mother Jason and Shelley Galena. Abrielle hopes to attend Rice University in the fall to study business as well as international relations and plans to continue to dance in college. And finally, Miss Annabelle Mulholland, escorted by Erica and Jason Mulholland. She plans to attend a four-year university to study music education. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you your 2023 Band and Sparkler Seniors. As the band sets up for their final run of their 2023 performance, the seniors will now gather at the 50 for a Let's hear it for the Eastview Patriot Band. And now, under the field direction of Annabelle Mulholland and Lola Ossang, we proudly present the Eastview Patriot Band and Color Guard. State secretary for the blue section. Band members will be Bob Schmidt, Xander Montgomery, Chris Davis, and Maddie Murphy.
And we're back here at Birkelbach Field for the second half of the Eastview Patriots versus the Leander Lions. As we stand, it is 22-7. Your Eastview Patriots lead it. We've got 24 minutes on the clock for the rest of the season as the final 2 quarters of the Patriot football season. Helmets up in the air supporting the team as Azriel Dianis will kick this one off to the Leander Lions. Kind of bunched up in the front there and 2 back deep. They will kick it deep. This one will land at the 5-yard line but roll out of bounds. It'll be a delay of game for Azriel Dianis, the second of the game, as the Lions will begin 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, right now, Kyle, I think one of our main objectives here is try to just stop Leander from scoring at all, because, I mean, we're up by 15 points, and pretty much Eastview, you know, dominated the play in the first half, but you're still only a 2-touchdown, you know, two touchdown lead right now, so you don't want to give Leander any hope at all.
Yeah, and being able to come out here with as the defense and making a big stop would be able to kind of propel this team into the rest of the game and give them some momentum to try and keep the lead that they already have, as they're going to pull this one on the first play of the game as Logan Mitchell gets pulled down from behind. That is going to be a horse collar penalty right at the 32-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Eastview on the first play from scrimmage in the second half.
Yeah, he did that like right in front of the ref there, and so that was a pretty easy call.
So 15-yard horse collar penalty as the Patriots defense gives up the first down of the second half. And Leander now within 3 yards of midfield. Still in their own territory, though, at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Logan Mitchell snap, hands this one off. That one's A.J. Hartgrave. He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A big tackle there by Marco Sanchez, the junior defensive lineman, as he's able to get in the backfield, and a sack or 2-yard loss on Hartgrove for 4-yard loss to Hartgrove on the play. 2nd down and 14 coming up for the Patriots. Or for the Lions. So the defense checking in on the play as they line up a three-man front, get in the backfield pretty quickly. Breaking a tackle is Hargrave, as they will stuff him 2 yards in front of the line of scrimmage at the 45-yard line. 3rd down and 12 coming up as the clock now underneath 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Leander, other than that one, was it about 25, 30-yard run earlier, I mean, they really haven't gotten anything going as far as the running game.
So 3rd down and 12. We've seen E.J. Hargrave on a lot of runs so far, and the few runs that Cameron Hoosier has had been pretty stout runs. Been able to run the legs. A sophomore coming in and taking some snaps. As this one, Logan Mitchell, and way overthrown. The intended receiver looked like Aiden Parker, but nobody was there. Maybe River Ham, but nobody, like I said, was in the area. So 4th down and 12 from the 45, and Leander's going to have to punt this one away. And a big 3rd down stop for the Patriots after giving up the 15-yard penalty on the horse collar, the first play from scrimmage. Just holding this defense to -2 yards since then. And Keaston Rainey with his heels around the 22, getting ready to receive this one deep. As the punter, Rene Rodriguez, gets this one up, Hunt. Rainey will collect it at the 15. He'll stay in bounds. And he'll step out at the 22. Looked like he was kind of straddling that sideline for a little bit, waiting to see if they were going to call it or not, and then try to bust it for a couple more yards. But they do end up calling it down at the 22. It'll be 1st down and 10 from there. Eastview football with 10:21 remaining in the 3rd quarter. So Ty Blair in the offense, out on the field for the first time in the 2nd half. In the backfield with him looks like Isaiah Agnat. As a motion over Luke Martin to the wide receiver side. 3 wide receivers on that side. Give it over Keaston Rainey. It'll bounce on the ground and incomplete, with Rainey being the intended receiver in the backfield.
Yeah, I think he was already looking upfield, see where his blockers were, and just took his eye off the ball.
Ty Blair also threw that one about 2 or 3 yards in front of him at his feet. Not an easy catch to make for Rainey. As now 2 wide receivers on the bottom of your screen, 1 up top. Luke Martin in the tight end position. They'll hand this one off to Agnew on the weak side of the field. He's up past the 25 and stumbles out of bounds at the 29-yard line. They'll give him 7 on 2nd down. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Patriots from the 29 with 10:11 remaining in the 3rd.
Yeah, tonight so far we've seen a little bit different thought process with the offenses. On 3rd down tonight, we've actually ran a lot more than we normally do. And you wonder if we're going to attempt to do that right now.
Ty Blair's got 3 wide receivers, top of the screen, bunched up in between the hash and the numbers. They're going to motion over Agnett to the bottom, keeping Ty Blair by himself. As Luke Martin picks up a block and a designed quarterback run. Luke Martin, the big block on the play, brings up a 1st down as Ty Blair falls forward past the 35 to the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Patriots with 10:06 to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, right there was they basically got Agnew out to the bottom side of the field and just kind of stretched everything and let Blair just get those yards to get the 1st down. So
clock
call.
at 9:50 when it's snapped. Ty Blair throws it up for TJ Duncan, and the coverage from Michael Filan. Too much on that one as he shoves him out of bounds, and an incomplete pass on 1st, 2nd and 10 from the 36. 9:47 as the clock stopped on the incomplete pass for the Patriots. So Ty Blair checking in on the offensive lineman, letting him know the play. Steps back into shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers at the top of your screen once more, motioning over Luke Martin from right to left. Quad at the top of your screen. They're going to pitch it over to Kareem Edwards, and Edwards will cut up the field on that 4 wide receiver side, and a flag on the back end. That one is going to be probably on Keaston Rainey as he kind of shoved down Tyree Smith a little late on the play as he was blocking on the outside on the run from Edwards. So they're going to move this one back probably 15 yards as Keaston Rainey is going to be hit with a personal foul, his first of the game, after the 6-yard run from Kareem Edwards. Clock's at 9:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Patriots leading it by 15 points. So waiting on the call still from the referee crew. The umpire standing over the ball. And maybe we'll hear the call shortly as they go talk to Coach Wall. at the 35. So they're bringing in Seth Dimmel as Keaston Rainey. So Keaston Rainey is out of the game. It's his second unsportsmanlike call of the game as he tried to plead his case to Coach Michael Wall, as he's not going to have it. Keaston Rainey is done for the night.
What?
On the final game of the season, and the senior, his night is over. So great season by Keaston Rainey, though, overall, as he's been an integral part of this Patriot team all season long. Just unfortunate that it had to be cut short here. Empty set now as they motion out Kareem Edwards to the outside. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. They're going to look that way, and a little too deep for Ryan Pullen around the 40-yard line as he's the intended receiver.
Yeah, but right now, just within the first 2 minutes of the second half, we've already had two personal foul penalties, and we've got to be able to negate those, and we got to figure out ways that we can make sure that that doesn't happen, because it just really kills drives. It really does.
So now in for Ryan Pullen is Chase Nunley. He's going to be that slot receiver on the outside of the top of your screen. 3 wide receivers top and 2 on the bottom is Ty Blair. Will try to keep it himself. He rushes out of bounds for about a 1 or 2 yard gain. They'll give him 2 on 3rd down to bring up a 4th and 21 from the 25. And the Patriots going to have to punt it on their first drive of the second half, leading it 15 with 9:23 remaining in the 3rd quarter. So this one a punt by Dionis, and a good punt as it gets to the return man at the 35. He'll cut up the field, and a massive hit.
Wow.
As a flag comes out.
And the helmet goes flying too.
And that one, Grover Moore, the 3rd, just laid down the lumber on the play. We'll see what the flag is. It came out like almost simultaneously as the hit, so I don't think it's a targeting penalty. It may be a block in the back or something on Leander. They're pointing towards, or one of the referees are pointing towards Eastview, one pointed towards Leander. We'll see what the call is going to be. But with 9:15 to go, Leander will get the ball, and it is on Leander as they begin to move the ball that way. We still haven't gotten a call, so a legal block in the back on Leander.
So that was a nice hit right there, and that was on, I believe, number 13, Aiden Steriker. I apologize if I mispronounced the name, but his helmet went flying. I mean, as soon as he got hit, it looked like he was almost like helicopter a little bit, about half the way around. But that was a hard hit.
So 1st and 10 from the 28 are the Lions with 9:15 and counting as some pressure comes.
And that's going to be holding, I think, on number 58.
He's trying to plead his case, but once a man's down, you can't keep kicking him. And if you do, then you're going to get called for a holding on the play, even though Logan Mitchell was way on the other side of the field. If you keep messing with them, they're going to call you on it. So some pushing and shoving by the offensive lineman.
Well, he had
for Leander as Ryan Casimir is called on the play. He's real upset, real vocal about it too.
But he had his hands on the outside of his pads, and he kind of drug him down because it looked like our defensive end was about to get past him. And then, of course, after he drug him down, then he tried to jump on him. So,
so 1st and 20
clear.
coming up with 9:07 to go in the 3rd. Leander gets to the line. Logan Mitchell shotgun. They're going to hand this one, no, fake off. And a reception by Aiden Parker. He'll break a tackle and squirts his way down past the original line of scrimmage to about the 29-yard line. They may give him a yard on the play, or a net yard. It's 11 total on the play, but 2nd and 9 coming up from the 29, 8:45 and counting remaining here in the third. Player's helmet comes off. It looks like maybe Isaiah Davenport on the play, or Tyson Ijawoko actually. Check that. His helmet comes off on the play, so he's got to take the play off as Chris Mendoza comes in as the nickel to clean up on that play. 2nd and 9 for the Lions. Shotgun, snap, looks to the left. Pressure, jumps in the air, and that one intercepted as Cash Trejo gets it around the 50. He's got it down to about the 30, 25,
And there's a
10,
flag on the play.
5, touchdown, Patriots. That was Grover Miller the third on the interception, and there is a flag down right around the 35-yard line. It's probably going to be on the receiving team as the umpire says
right after he started running with the ball.
no touchdown there, and there's a player, Eastview player, down in the end zone after the celebration. He went down, and you never want to see anybody get hurt at all, but especially not after the play's over during a celebration. The clock stops at 8:03. We'll give him his piece. Take the time here. Don't go anywhere, though. This is Eastview Patriots football on SHN Sports. After the interception, they'll have the ball somewhere in their own territory.
Starting return, touchdown, base pass, the defense, 15-yard penalty, double play of the first down.
And back here at Birkelbach Field is Grover Moore III. That one, it's actually Caden Childs, the junior, limping on his own now. Had some trouble earlier. Grover Moore III with an interception on the play, and Caden Childs looked like maybe on the celebration jumped up and rolled his ankle. But walking on his own now, so that's a good sign. And we'll see as they mark the ball at the 45-yard line. It was a face mask penalty that was called on the Patriots almost immediately after the interception was made. But fortunately, I think the spot foul was about the 30, so they're going to put it back to the 15 yards to the 45. It'll be 1st and 10. The Patriot offense back out on the field, and they're going to have to call a timeout as there's some confusion here before the snap. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Grover Moore III slams the Jolly Roger flag into the ground. And we'll take a quick break, though, as the timeout continues. 8:03 remaining here in the third quarter, 22-7. Your Patriots lead it. Back here at Birkelbach, it'll be 1st and 10. The Patriots had to call a timeout. Could not get the play off in time. The play clock began before the team was out there on the field, and it ran off, and so they had to call the timeout. So now Ty Blair in this offense will start from the 45, 1st and 10. A handoff, this one to Kareem Edwards. He gets up the field. That's a first down and more as he's tackled with a 12-yard gain down to the 33-yard line, and a man down for the Lions after the first down. It looks like on the play,
I think he has a cramp.
number 5, Joe Weiss, and it does look like a cramp as another player goes over there to try and help him out down at the 42 as they tend to him. We'll take another quick break with 7:57 remaining in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere, though. Your Patriots lead this one by 15 in the second half. This is SHN Sports, Eastview Patriots football. Back here at Birkelbach Field, just wanted to mention some of our 2023 sponsors as our season is coming to a close. The final half of this 2023 season, our sponsors all season long have been Charles Schwab, the Eric Johnson office in Georgetown, Ideal Signs, Kaya, First Choice Roofing, True Form Metal Service, American Fence and Supply, Lone Star Paving, Sonic, the Austin Avenue location in Georgetown, Hydrate, HTO in Georgetown, Golden Chick in Georgetown, and Texas Crushed Stones. We thank you and the Eastview Booster Club for supporting us all season long. We would not be able to be here supporting or broadcasting these games on SHN Sports without the support of all these sponsors, including the Booster Club for the Eastview Patriots, and of course the coaching staff, Coach Michael Wall, and all of them for allowing us to continue to serve this Eastview Patriots community.
And thank you for the fans, too, for listening to us all year long. And we just can't say thank you enough, and it's been a pleasure.
So Ty Blair, shotgun formation, first down and 10 from the 33. A handoff to Kareem Edwards as he'll pick up about 4 or 5 on the play. They'll give him 4 to the 29-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up on the rush from Edwards. So Ty Blair in this offense checking on the play as they will pretty much switch the wide receiver side. Continue to watch the sideline as they read the defense. Only have 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. The game clock is at 7 minutes, 10 seconds and counting.
Watch Duncan down at the bottom of the
all
field.
by himself over there. They're going to hand this one off to Kareem Edwards. He'll pick up a first down and more as he cuts inside of the 20-15 and finally tackled at the 13-yard line with 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And a first down and 10 from the 13 for the Eastview Patriots as Kareem Edwards skirts upfield for about a 14-yard gain.
He hit that hole quick, and
another one to Edwards. No, Ty Blair will keep it himself. He bounces the outside, gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more as whistles are blown. And defenders Anthony Ugo and Michael Segovia in on the tackle as they'll give Blair a yard on the play to the 12. 2nd and 9 coming up with 6.5 minutes and counting remaining in the third. So out at the top of your screen, it's Ryan
I still think
Pullen
at some point they're going to go to Duncan.
So
it's like he's on the island out there.
Fake handoff to Pullen on the jet sweep. He'll turn around and make a block. Ty Blair steps out of bounds at the 6-yard line. They'll give it to him at the 7. That brings up a 3rd down and 4 for the Patriots. Clock continuing to run with 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Switching the wide receivers. TJ Duncan going out to the 3 wide receiver side at the top of your screen. Out wide is Luke Martin and Ryan Pullen on that side as well. Down at the bottom,
it's kind of like the same formation as like the jet sweep.
Jump on the defensive side as Kareem Edwards skirts up the middle through the end zone and a touchdown on the one cut. Looking like Barry Sanders out there as he picks up another touchdown for the Patriots. And it is 28-7 with the PAT pending. 5 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Your Patriots up now by 21, looking for 22.
Yeah, they went strictly with a run there on last several plays and easily got in the end zone. But if you're watching right now, there's nothing, no technical difficulties. They just flashed the lights on and off the stadium when we scored a touchdown.
So they're going to go for 2 on the play, try to bring it to 30 points in the game. And Luke Martin wide open for the 2-point conversion, and it is good. from Ty Blair as they bring it 30-7 and a 23-point lead for your Eastview Patriots with 5:57 remaining in the third quarter. This offense with the short field was able to nickel and dime their way down for a touchdown in a short yardage situation as the one cut from Kareem Edwards from about 6 yards out for a touchdown brings the lead to about a 3-touchdown lead now. A 4-touchdown lead almost for the Patriots. 3-touchdown, 23. So the kick teams making their way back out on the field. The kick return team, the first one's out, as Coach Michael Wall continues to conversate with the kickoff team, maybe getting some of the seniors in there, as you saw a little bit counting, making sure everybody was in their positions in the right spots, as Azriel Dionis kicked this one away from the 40. So Dionis kicked this one off to the Leander Lions. Back deep to receive is the running back E.J. Hartgrave, as well as Isaac Montgomery, the freshman who picks it up inside the 10 and only picks up about 6 or 7 yards to the 19. It'll be 1st and 10 from there as the freshman can't get much on the return. 5:52 now as 5 seconds tick off the clock with the kick. Patriots leading this one now 30-7 though. And looking good for the 3rd district win of the year, but we're not gonna write it off yet. Still got a lot of football to play.
And it
Almost.
right now, it seems like I mentioned earlier, is that we've just kind of carried the momentum from last week's win right into this game, and for the most part, really clean football.
This one right into the dirt from Logan Mitchell, as it looks like we actually have a new quarterback on the field for the Leander Lions. Number 19, Mason Montgomery, the sophomore, coming out to make his first snaps of the game. So Mason Montgomery in the backfield now for the Lions. 2 wide receivers, top and bottom of the screen. He is 0 for 1 on the day after the incomplete pass. Mason Montgomery gets this one over to the freshman, sophomore to freshman on the play. He cuts up the field and grabs about 20 yards on 2nd down. Enough, obviously, for a 1st down to about the 40-yard line. That's where they'll give it to him. 1st down and 10 for the Lions, as Mason Montgomery to Isaac Montgomery, sophomore to freshman. No relation there, but this one back to Montgomery as Isaac Montgomery gets out of bounds at the 44. They'll give him 4 on 1st, 2nd, and 6 coming up.
Looks like Leander's trying to pick up the pace of the game here. They're
got to get back into it.
line.
3 touchdowns down. 5.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. This one dumped off to the right side, and a great pass from Mason Montgomery gets it over to Aiden Parker. He picks up a 1st down past midfield, down to the 47 in Patriot territory. So 1st down and 10 for the Lions, as Mason Montgomery, the sophomore quarterback, comes in and is putting a spark in this Leander Lions team. Down at the bottom of your screen, Joseph Morrow.
Looks like they're really just trying to capitalize on really quick passes and just getting them out.
Motions over Parker. They're going to give it to him in the back of the field, down past midfield. He picks up 5, 10, and rolls forward for about a 15-yard gain down inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. Another 1st down on 1st down for the Lions. Moving the ball well here late in the 3rd quarter. 4:46 to go. The clock beginning to run as the ball is set. It should have been, but I guess he stepped out of bounds. 4:46.
Yeah, they're just trying to get the ball to the outside to their playmakers and let them try to find some holes.
They're going to check the play. Montgomery all by himself in the backfield as they move E.J. Hartgrove into the slot. 3 wide receivers top and 2 on the bottom. They're going to look that way. This one dumped off to Aiden Parker. He's going to pick up 10 yards and more as he's finally shoved out of bounds inside the 10-yard line to about the 7. I've got 1 mark in the 7, 1 mark in the 8. We'll see where they give it to him. Looks like it's going to be the 8. 4:37 to go here in the third quarter, and another first on first. Now 1st and goal from the 8-yard line for the Leander Lions. Mason Montgomery, shotgun pass. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 on the bottom. Short field on the top side of the screen, and it looks like the Patriots going to have to call their 2nd timeout of the half. And 2 timeouts early here in the third quarter. 3:35 is where we'll stop it. We'll take a quick break as well. Don't go anywhere, though. Your Patriots lead it by 3 touchdowns here in the third quarter. This is Eastview Patriots football on SHN Sports. Back here at Birkelbach Field, and your Patriots called for us another sideline infraction, 2nd of the game, so it brings a penalty and half the distance to the goal at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal coming up for the Lions. Mason Montgomery, the sophomore, in at quarterback, still for the Lions.
Yeah, it seems like they've changed their game plan, try to pick up the pace a little bit and just throw quick passes to their receivers, little screens, and then just let them do the work.
Empty set with a 4-yard field. They're going to look to the right side and throw it up to Aiden Parker, incomplete, and double coverage there. And it brings up 2nd and 4 as the Patriots defense trying to make a goal line stand. So now with a big offensive substitution, pretty much bringing all the wide receivers off the field to bring the big band package out. Under center now is Logan Mitchell once more. They've got 2 offensive linemen in at fullback as they hand it off to Hargrave, and he's going to be stuffed in front of the goal line with about a 3-yard gain to the 1-yard line as the Eastview defense trying to make a stop. Coming in on the play for the defense, number 56, Marco Sanchez, as we sub out Marcus Honstein. And everybody jumps. So we'll see if it's the offense or the defense that jumped first. Referees had a good view of it. We're all the way up here.
I think it
looks like
the
everybody
offense,
at the same time, and they're going to say, not sure, but got 2 players on and off the field as Jacob Torres and David Bonaparte leave the field. Coming back on is Aiden Diaconte. So they're going to say half the distance to the goal as Eastview jumped. They're going to look for the big man package again. Running back E.J. Hargrave in the backfield. They're going to go with the tush push and rolls forward. That is a touchdown for the Lions as Logan Mitchell falls forward for a touchdown. 3:55 remaining here in the third quarter That is now 30-13 with the PAT pending. The Lions look like they're going to kick the extra point as the kicker, Rene Rodriguez, is out on the field, and that's what they'll do. So the PAT, after the touchdown, the half-yard rush from Logan Mitchell on the tush push is up and good. And 30-14 now with 3:55 remaining in the third quarter. The Eastview offense needs to respond here to try to keep that 3-touchdown lead for their team. So the referees having some conversation down near the goal line. We'll see what it was, but they spread out now. And the head referee still standing at the goal line. And calling the kick off and kick return teams to return to the field, the whistles you heard there, as both teams make their way out. Back deep to receive for Eastview, TJ Duncan all by himself. Everybody's gonna play close to the line inside 35. As Rene Rodriguez will kick this one away for Leander. Eastview looking like they're expecting some sort of onside or squib kick here as they lead it by 16 late in the third. Everybody spreads out at about a 10-yard steps for Rodriguez as he'll kick this one a squib kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It'll be a delay of game, and Eastview will start 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
He got a bounce, ball placed on the 30.
Yeah, if you're Eastview right now, you wonder if how they're going to run the offense. Are they going to continue on like last time, running the ball and try to run some time off the clock? Because as you'd mentioned, we still got a little ways to go here because got about 16 minutes left in the in the game, and so you still want to be aggressive, but at the same time, you also want to be able to try to burn some clock.
So in the backfield for the Patriots, Ty Blair. Shotgun, he'll hand this one off to Agnat as he'll bust this one up the field for a first down and more. He gets down about the 50. They're going to say he stepped out at the 45 in Leander Lion territory. So a nice 25-yard run there for Isaiah Agnat. And burning off 7 seconds of clock, but he did step out, so the clock will remain stopped until the ball is snapped. And it looked like another cramp over there from Leander's Allender. Linebacker had to come out on the play. Ty Blair, shotgun formation. Another handoff to Agnat. He's going to get up the field. That's a first down as he rolls forward to the 35-yard line. And
you like that? Every time you run the ball, you get a first down.
a tackle made by Michael Segovia. Stands up a little slowly, hopping, looking like he aggravated his ankle on the play as he grabs his foot. I'm going to bring off number 90 for number 59. That is Nicholas Kell off the field for Caleb Lemaire.
We got good credit to offensive line tonight. Really firing off the ball, creating holes for their running backs.
Ty Blair to Agnat as he will pick up about 4 on the play, rolls forward to the 31-yard line as the clock will continue to run now underneath 3:10 here in the third as we get 3 on first down. 2nd and 7 coming up. So another shotgun formation as we see most of the time for Ty Blair. 2 wide receivers, top and bottom of the screen. No handoff there. They're going to get this one off. This is TJ Duncan. He's going to step out of bounds and hold the ball in front of him and try to get an extra yard. They won't give it to him as they give him the ball at the 14, rather where he stuck his hand out to try to get it at the 13. Clock stops at 2:46, but another first down and 10 for the Patriots at the 14-yard line. Two wide receivers at the top of the screen, one on the bottom, kind of close on the inside, and TJ Duncan. They're going to motion him over, a little jet sweep action, fake there. Ty Blair take it himself. He jumps up the field. He's now inside the 10-yard line to about the 6. That's where they'll mark him down, 2 yards short of the first down with 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third. I want to give a shout out to Cormac Guerrero, played the first couple games of the season. Now, even with the injury, trying to continue to be a part of the team, has a camera out on the field, has been running up and down the field all game long, trying to get snaps of his friends and making sure that they get some good picks to enjoy during the off season, and maybe pick up a different hobby besides football for a little while he's dealing with the injury. So shout out there as this one into the end zone, and to Ryan Pullen, just cannot get it there in the coverage. Anthony Ugo will break up the pass from Ty Blair. First down or third down and 2 coming up.
Yeah, he really didn't have much there right there. He just hit him in the back, I think.
As the clock continues to run, even though with the incomplete pass, the clock is running down. It is now underneath 1:40. Nobody's noticed it, so we're just going to keep going. It's a positive for Eastview, honestly, if you look at it that way. And now underneath 1.5 minutes, this one to Agnet, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown as the score is now 36-14, and another big lead back up to 22 for the Patriots. The offense still out on the field, but we see this often, and we'll bring the kick team on as Asdrel Dionis will attempt an extra point to try to bring it to 37-14 and a 23-point lead.
It's been a great senior night.
It has so far. 1:23 remaining on the clock as Dionis kicks it up and good through the uprights and brings it 37-14 with 1:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Pretty solid senior night so far. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, though. This is Eastview Patriots football on SHN Sports. Back here at Birkelbach Field, want to mention our sponsors one more time. The Charles Schwab office, or the Charles Schwab Eric Johnson office in Georgetown, Ideal Signs, Kaya, First Choice Roofing, Trueform Metal Service, American Fence and Supply, Lone Star Paving, Sonic, the Austin Avenue location in Georgetown, Hydrate, HTO in Georgetown, Golden Chick in Georgetown, and Texas Crush Stone. Thank you for our 2023 sponsors here on Senior Night. Patriots leading it 37-14 with 1:23 remaining in the third quarter. Asriel Dionis will kick this one off for maybe the final time in the third quarter. Barring any craziness, as this one is deep and caught by the freshman at the 12-yard line. He'll take it out at the 10 or 15, past the 15 to the 20, and just tackled after that to the 22-yard line as a slew of Eastview Patriots, led by Luis Castillo, bring down freshman Isaac Montgomery on the play. So 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. The Lions will start with 1:16 remaining in the third quarter. So the dawn of the fourth on its way as the defense makes its way back out onto the field. In at cornerback, Grady Dickerson, the junior defensive back at the top, or in at safety. Down at the bottom of your screen, number 26, Lord Ikso-Punwu. At the top of your screen, number 12, Jordan Henderson, the senior defensive back, getting in. One down lineman, 3 up front for Eastview. As Jacob Vasquez on the left side as they will jump this one out. Montgomery to Montgomery on first down. The freshman picks up about 3 yards on the play to the 25. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7 with a minute 06 remaining here in the third quarter. So 2nd down, 7 yards from the 25 for the Lions. Mason Montgomery, the quarterback, back out on the field for Eastview at the moment.
Yeah, if you're the defense, I think you want to try to tackle everybody on inbounds.
Empty set. Montgomery intends to throw it to Montgomery, but just behind him on the play, had to cut back and unable to grab anything on the play. So incomplete pass on 2nd down brings up 3rd and 7. The clock now at 1:02 in the third. So 3rd and 7. Shotgun, looks over, screen pass. This one to Aiden Parker. He's going to pick up about 8 on the play. They'll give him that, or give him 7 actually, but enough for the first down at the 32-yard line, and the Lions have a first down and 10. Now underneath a minute to go in the third, 56 seconds. They're using the sideline well. Only about 15 seconds have gone off here in the drive. First down and 10 from the 32. The huddle breaks as Mason Montgomery stands in at shotgun. Running back Ryan James, senior, in for Leander. He'll be in as a blocker as they throw this one up, and a flag comes out for DPI on the Patriots. And it looked like really good coverage there. Aiden Parker, the intended receiver, but could not keep his hands off the wide receiver was Lord Ikso-Punwu, and that'll be a first down for Leander with the penalty on the defensive pass interfering, a 15-yard penalty that is, down to the 47-yard line now with 49 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Not using a lot of time and moving the ball well, whether it be positive plays or penalties. The Lions almost to midfield here. 49 seconds to go in the third. Snap, Montgomery steps back to pass, dumps it off to Hargrave. Hargrave up the field, he gets past the line of scrimmage, and a big hit there, laid by Ikso-Punwu. Just absolutely laid down E.J. Hargrave on the play.
That was a hard hit.
And
we saw another helmet flying during that play too.
That'll only be a 3-yard gain for Hargrave on first down. 2nd and 7 coming up from midfield at the 50-yard line. 41 seconds to go.
Yeah, it seems like every play goes out of bounds. Like I was saying, is that from an Eastview standpoint, you want to keep them in bounds, keep them in bounds.
This one to River Ham. He's going to be shoved out of bounds, and a late flag on the Eastview Patriot defense as they try to. He was wrapped up and just continued to spin him around. I mean, it didn't seem like it was an intentional play there. It looks like Luis Castillo is going to be the one that's called for that. Or my apologies, not Luis Castillo. That is 38, Tyson Ijawoko. So Tyson Ijawoko with the personal foul on the play. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, and it continues to move this Lions drive here even.
Yeah, I would have to say, I mean, we played a really good game tonight. The only blemish, I think, is all the personal fouls that we've seen.
So 32 seconds to go, and the Lions at the 35-yard line. Penalties really helping them out on this drive. It would have been a third down and about 5 or 6 to go. But now we got a 1st and 10. Handoff to Hargrave. He's going to bounce into the outside after getting met at the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up about 8 or 9 on the play. They'll give him 7 to the to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up with 15 seconds and counting remaining here in the third quarter. And it looks like they're going to take this one to the 4th as Leander still in their huddle looking at the sideline. And they're going to try to maybe run this one up quick, but 2-1-0. It is fourth quarter time. So the Patriots leading this one 37-14 as we enter the fourth quarter. We'll go ahead and take a quick break as we switch the field. Don't go anywhere, though. Your Patriots lead this one on senior night. This is Patriots football on SHN Sports.
We'll give that a 9 out of 10. Good job.
Back here at Birkelbach Field for the final quarter of the season for your Eastview Patriots on senior night. Here as they look for their third district win against the Leander Lions, tripling their win from last year, their only win against Leander last season. Leander with a second down and 3 coming up, and shot at the end zone, and is intercepted in the end zone. Even with all the penalties, the Patriot defense comes up with a stop. I don't see any yellow on the field. It's Patriot football.
Looks like that's Jordan Henderson, I believe. He played the ball. The receiver really didn't play the ball, but
and you're right. It is Jordan Henderson.
Henderson actually looked like he played the ball real well. Looked like he was actually the receiver in the in that play. So he played it great and went back and got him a.
And here goes the Jolly Roger flag in the middle of the field, and as they wave it around, spiked. There we go, as Jordan Henderson with an interception in the game, the second interception in the game, this time on quarterback Mason Montgomery. And the Patriots have the ball now with 11:55 to go in the fourth quarter. And you get to see this offense, well, at least one more time. We figured we'd see him some more, but hey, who doesn't love this Patriot offense on the field? They're so explosive. Here we go, 37-14, fourth quarter, handoff. This one, Kareem Edwards, he's up the field. That's about a 3-4 yard gain. They'll give him 5 on first down, 2nd and 5 to the 25. So Kareem Edwards, he's having himself a game. He's been averaging about 5 yards per play. Every time he touches the ball, it seems like he makes that one cut and just bounces and finds that hole so quickly. He gets straight into the linebacker territory, and if nobody can grab him, he's getting at least 10, 15 yards after that, getting into the secondary. So the clock now underneath 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Ty Blair steps back into shotgun formation. He's got 3 wide receivers, bottom of your screen. Edwards in the backfield. Up top is Martin, as they'll hand this one off to Edwards. He bounces, makes that cut, cuts up the field. That's a 10-yard gain for Kareem Edwards. Now underneath 11 minutes, 8 seconds.
Can't say enough about the O-line tonight, Kyle. They've really been opening up the holes all night long.
They really have. This Leander defense, no match for the offensive line for Eastview, as the Patriots have a first down and 10 at the 35. Back to Edwards. He cuts this one to the outside. The speed is showing. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That'll be another 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 to the 40 now. 10 minutes, 47 seconds. The clock will stop as he runs out of bounds. Back to the line of scrimmage quickly are the Patriots. TJ Duncan all by himself at the bottom of your screen. 2 wide receivers up at the top. Luke Martin winged out in the tight end position. Handoff. No. Blair keeps it himself. Looks to pass. Will tuck it. Rolls out. He's got a first down and more. Steps out of bounds at the 50. And he'll get a 10-yard gain as we go 5 yards on first down, 10 yards on second down, 5 yards on first down, and then 10 yards on second down again. So I like the pattern here. We're getting 15 yards every 2 plays, picking up first downs and first downs. Now from the 20 to the 50, only two new sets of downs.
And Blair made a great decision of holding on to that ball. I mean, he faked me out. I was watching Edwards down here. He keeps running great, but Blair, there he was running up the sideline, and good job.
This one dumped out to Martin, past midfield down to the 45, and that's another 5-yard gain. The pattern continues with a 5-yard pickup on first down. And no, they give him 6. Our pattern discontinues, but I'll take 6 anyways. 2nd and 4 to go here in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes, 20 seconds as the clock continues to run. Martin didn't get out.
So maybe if you tacked on one, maybe that means we'll get 11-yard play right here.
So Edwards, he'll cut it, makes the one cut up the field, rolls forward, and a 6-yard back-to-back on the play. Gets down to the 39-yard line. First down and 10 for the Patriots. Got 6 down on, or got 5 yards actually on the 2nd and 4. So first down and 10 coming up.
I would expect
for the
Patriots to let the play clock start running down just a little bit, but they're still snapping
Handoff,
about 20
Edwards,
seconds.
one cut, gets upfield. 5-yard gain and more as he's finally taken down at the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4 coming up for the Patriots. Line to gain is the 29. Clock underneath, 9 minutes, 30 seconds now. Running back on the field for the Patriots now is Luis Castillo, one of the linebackers getting in. Senior getting some reps at running back here as they'll hand him the ball. The first play, he's got some open room down to the 20, 15, 10. And man, I know he wanted that touchdown. Tackled at the 5 with 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
You know, he could sit right in front of him.
And they're going to say there's a penalty down at the 35-yard line, and you only know that's going to be holding. So this one coming back, Luis Castillo, hands up in the air, is like, oh, man, come on, let me have it. But we got a penalty down, and it's going to be called Leander's way as the holding is on the Patriots. 5-yard penalty there. Brings it down, 2nd down and 14 coming up with 9:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ty Blair in the offense. Want to find more points. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers, bottom of your screen, 1 up top. Fake handoff and drop pass by Luke Martin as Ty Blair put it right in his hands. Just turned upfield a little quickly, right about the 439 on the 40, and just dropped it. So Luis Castillo getting a little celebration on the sideline for his run, even though it didn't count for anything. It's a moral victory there as the senior linebacker comes into play. And Ty Blair will roll this one out to the left side. He's got some pressure and a nice block there by Kareem Edwards. Intended receiver Chase Nunley, the senior, couldn't get the ball into his hands as the pass is out of bounds around the 22. It'll bring up a 4th down and 14, 3rd down and 14.
There's a flag on the play.
As they call the flag. So face mask is what was called. I saw the umpire say, so okay, holding. So I thought it was a face mask call, but it was a holding call on the Patriots. And Leander's gonna, I don't know if they're gonna take that one or not, because it would be 4th down and very long. And they will not take that one. They'll say they'll just take the incomplete pass with 8:49 to go in the 4th. 4th down and 14, and looks like the punt team is going to come out on the field for the Patriots as Adriel Dionis will boot this one away to the Lions here underneath 9 minutes to go in the 4th. Dionis, punt is up. This one a nice boot A land inside the 10, takes a Lion bounce, but the Patriots.
There's Henderson right there. Look at him making a play on special teams.
Hawking the ball on the kick, and high enough for him to get down there. He'll grab it at the 3-yard line, and the Lions will have a 97-yard field to try to find some points here at the end of the game with 8:28 remaining in the final quarter of the season for both of these teams. It is 37-14. The Patriots are leading it by 3 touchdowns, plus a few, plus a couple, if we want to be exact. The Lions offense back out on the field. 3 wide receivers already at the bottom of the screen ready to go. One way up top in between the numbers and the hashes on the sideline. As Logan Mitchell is out on the field after the interception from Henderson, and they hand this one off after looked like they were trying to fake a pass and get the defense to try to bite and hand it off to Hargrave in the end zone, and that could have been dangerous, but they do get 2 on the play up to the 5-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Lions.
You normally wouldn't consider running a delay play in the end zone.
But with the deep field and how much time is left, you think that they're probably going to take a shot. This one, a screen pass over to August.
Oh, there's another hit.
Big hit, and that one may be called targeting on the play. August Bayarina.
That was Henderson, I believe.
August Bayarina was the one who was hit on the reception. So we'll have a targeting play there, I believe. So there's 2 different fouls for targeting. Remember, there's a non-flagrant targeting and a flagrant targeting, and all of the referees have to agree that it was a flagrant targeting. If it's non-flagrant, it'll be 15 yards. If all referees agree that it's flagrant, then it'll be a disqualification. So there's that, as they're checking on
the receiver, I believe.
August Bayarina here, as he's down on a knee, probably checking on him for concussion protocol, I would assume. I mean, it was a big hit, and the flag is still on the field, and so is Bayarina. So we'll take a quick break, let him gather himself. Don't go anywhere, though. The Patriots lead this one, 7 minutes, 52 seconds to go here in the final quarter of the regular season. This is Eastview Patriots football on SHN Sports. Back here at Birkelbach, and it looks like the flag got picked up, so disregard everything I said about targeting there. It doesn't look like August Bayarina is back on the field. Can't see any of the numbers, though, so don't quote me on that. This one pitched over to Jacob Harris on the play. Defensive back. Safety for Leander, getting a reception and enough for a first down to the 14-yard line, as he's probably the one in for Bayarina. So I don't see him. It looks like at the top of your screen is Isaac Montgomery, and then down there at the bottom is River Ham, as the intended receiver is Parker. He's got an open field down to the 40. We'll see if anybody catches him. He's down 10-5. Touchdown, Lions.
An 86-yard touchdown pass.
And Logan Mitchell threw it behind him, but Aiden Parker was able to turn around, find the ball, tiptoe his way back down the sideline and rush that one on about a 60-yard reception. From the 19-yard line, though, was the pass. So an 81-yard play there. And the Lions now within 17. The offense looks like it's going to stay out on the field for a 2-point conversion and try to bring it within 15 here with 6:56 remaining here in the quarter, or the final quarter.
Interference with an official. That would be assessed on the kickoff.
So what I heard was interference of an official after the play, assessed on the kickoff. I'm not sure what happened there, but there was a flag. We'll see if it's on Leander or the Patriots.
Yeah, I didn't hear either. I'm saying either side, but maybe you just missed it. But
So we'll see what it is. And I mean, really the only person down there was Aiden Parker, so probably going to be called on Leander, but they're going to go for 2 here as they get this one, and Parker goes for the catch and bounces before it reaches his hands. The 2-point conversion is no good. It is still a 17-point game with 6:56 remaining here in the final quarter of regulation and of the 2023 season for both of these schools. So haven't seen where the ball is going to be set for the kickoff.
it looks like it's
going to be on the
Eastview.
Patriots, because the Patriots, they're going to kick the ball from the 45 on the Patriots side of the field.
Yeah, you remember at College Station we had one like that where remember the kid was trying to put it between the uprights and he actually was able to do that.
I think that one was only from like the 45 or the 50, not quite the other 45. I mean, he was booting that one, 60-plus yards off the tee. I don't think I've seen a kickoff from this side of the field, at least in my remembrance. They're going to kick it, and an onside as Eastview grabs it. It's touched. The ball's loose, but Eastview falls back on top of it. It's going to be the Patriots football at the 36-yard line. If you're going to onside it from anywhere, that's the spot, because even with the onside kick, it's still a pretty decent field.
Looks
for
like
the
Edwards
Patriots.
was the player that got the ball.
So
he got away from the first player, and Edwards was able to jump on it to retain possession.
So 6:50 remaining in the game. Your Patriots offense back out on the field. They need to march this one down, run some clock, try to find some extra points. It's still a 3-score game with 17. I don't really understand the 2-point conversion on that one.
Yeah, you
get your 1 point now.
Yeah, you're still 16
bringing it within 16, and then you can get your 2 points later. Now that it's 17-point game, you have to have the ball 3 more times. So handoff, this one to Isaiah Agnot, as he'll pick up 4 on the play to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Patriots. Clock underneath 6 minutes, 35 seconds and counting now.
Yeah, I would expect the Patriots just to run the ball here.
Ryan Pullen is the quarterback for the Patriots as we stand. Seth Dimmel, bottom of your screen, and
Pullen,
2 up on top. They're going to hand this one off to Agnat as he'll lose a yard on the play to the 39. 3rd and 7 coming up. Now the clock ticking underneath 6 minutes to go here in the 4th.
Yeah, Pullen, he's a senior, so he's getting a few extra snaps here before the high school career wraps up.
Shotgun formation for him. Tight end and a running back as well, both in front of him though. He'll roll this one out to the right side, finds Dimmel, and dropped right at the 45-yard line. Would have been enough for a first down if he rolled forward, just probably looking for that first down, a little ahead of receiving the ball. The clock stops with 5 minutes, 32 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, and Eastview looks like they're going to punt this ball away from the 39.
Yeah, if you're going to give it back to Leander, make them drive the length of the field.
So Adriel Dionis looking to punt this one away, and Eastview jumps. Looks like that was Jordan Henderson, the gunner on the play, who tries to go grab the returner. Back deep to receive, though, for Leander, number 13, Aiden Steriker, junior, coming in to receive the kick. Heels at the 30. So Dionis moves it back a few yards, punts this one, and caught at the 25 by Steriker, as this one tackled. Can't grab any more yards than where he got it. Maybe he grabbed 1 or 2, but tackled at the 25-yard line.
Good coverage.
And wastes about 10 seconds on the play as he runs lateral rather than vertical. Lions will have 5 minutes, 19 seconds in a 3-possession game here in the fourth quarter. Final game of the season for both squads. Leander, if they win, will get 2 district wins on the season. Same with Eastview. But if Eastview wins, they run it up to 3 wins on the district in the season. And Eastview's defense not ready to go. They're going to call free play here, and the freshman catches that one.
Play, so they're probably going to decline that penalty.
So let's see what the penalty is.
Yeah,
but
that
Leander
really
caught
chaotic.
Eastview sleeping on that play as Logan Mitchell dumps it off to the freshman Isaac Montgomery. He picks up about 20 yards on the play, 20 exactly to 45. There's a flag down. We'll see what the referees will call this one, but everybody's back down to the original line of scrimmage pretty much, and so it looks like it may be a penalty on Eastview or on Leander. Couple seconds do tick off. It's 5:18. I don't think they'll add those back. They're all shaking hands as if the game is over down at the line of scrimmage, interestingly enough. And they're going to say no foul, and
so that means they'll give them the completion.
So they give them 19 yards on the play, down at the 44-yard line. First down and 10 for the Lions with 5:18 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So a weird play there. Caught Eastview sleeping. 3 wide receivers bottom of your screen now. Logan Mitchell, shotgun. Snap. Looks to the left. He throws it up to the freshman. And incomplete, as it's just short of the stride of Isaac Montgomery, down around the 25-yard line. The clock will stop with 5:11. Second and 10 from the 44 for the Lions. It is still a 17-point lead, 3 possessions.
Yeah, I think now it looks like they're just trying to go down the field, see how many chunk yards they can get.
So this one back over to the left side, over to Aiden Parker. He picks up 8 or so as he steps out of bounds as he crosses midfield. They'll say tackled at the 49. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Clock continues to run. 4 minutes, 50 seconds in the final quarter. Snap, handoff, E.J. Hargrave. He picks up a first down and more as they roll this one down past the 40, or to the 40 in Patriots territory.
And now the clock's just ticking. 4.5 minutes to go.
Snap, left throw, one-handed grab from Aiden Parker. He picks up a first down. He's found, tackled through the tackle, and that's a touchdown for Parker as the Patriot defense just, I mean, I don't know what to say besides they just got ran over. Aiden Parker, he was wrapped up, and then all of a sudden he wasn't, and running to the end zone. So with 4:20 on the clock, the Leander Lions pick up a touchdown. They're within 11 now, 37-26.
Yeah, Parker has good size, but it looks like everybody was trying to tackle him up top. When somebody's a big player like Parker, you got to go low on them and try to get them down.
Yeah,
But
Parker,
you just thought he was stopped. Next thing you know, he's running free.
Yeah, Parker, a big senior, stands about as tall as the quarterback Logan Mitchell at about 6'3". Has some weight to him as well, probably close to that 190 or 300-pound or 200-pound mark. So they're going to go for 2 on this one. Looks to the left and hit as the intended receiver, River Ham, was trying to reach for the ball. It is still an 11-point game here for
We're
the
down
Patriots
to a 2-possession
with
game.
4 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
And Leander has their 3 timeouts left, Kyle.
And they do have all 3 timeouts. The Patriots only with 1. So this game probably getting a little too close for comfort at the moment for the Patriots and this coaching staff. But it is still a 2-possession game, and you get the ball back right now. Obviously, deterring an onside kick, but it's definitely an interesting situation. You know, if you get the ball, you're going to want to run it out. You're going to have to run the ball, but it seems like the Leander Lions have been able to stop the run for the most part in the past couple of drives and have held you to 3 and outs. So you look at that and you think maybe, you know, bring back Ty Blair, try to get some space, and then maybe once you run out some clock, then bring in Ryan Pullen for the rest of the game. But right now,
You got to watch out for the onside kick again.
they're going to go for it probably. As, yeah, only the 7-step instead of the 10-yard step for Rodriguez, the kicker. And it is another onside. This one a weird one, and just caught immediately by Adriel Dionis.
Well, I tell you, the Dionis, he punts, kicks field goals, gets a recovery. And I don't know if you remember, I was thinking about earlier, that game earlier this year where he just had a huge hit on the sideline. You remember that? I forgot who we were playing against, but he's just an all-around great player.
Yeah, I remember the big hit, especially, or it was on the kickoff one time, but he plays defense, he plays running back at times. Adriel Dionis just, I mean, he's the 5-tool guy for this team. So back out on the field, it looks like it is Ty Blair back out there. Like I mentioned, trying to keep the defense on its toes as Kareem Edwards picks up 3 yards on first down to the 49-yard line from the 46. 2nd and 7 coming up, but the clock now underneath 4 minutes to go, and Eastview definitely taking their time now. They're going to try to leave as little clock on the board if they have to give it back up to the Lions.
Yeah, I'm surprised Leander wouldn't start calling timeouts here shortly.
So 2nd down and 7. Eastview down to 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it, 2 to go. Edwards cuts up the field. He'll pick up about 5, and they'll say he's down at the 46 as he crosses midfield. It'll bring up a 3rd and 2 from the 46-yard line for the Patriots. Clock now at 3 minutes, 10 seconds and counting. It'll be well below 3 minutes when the ball is snapped.
Yeah, this is a big play right here. Because if they get it, then, of course, Leander's going to start burning all their timeouts. But if they don't, then it's going to be a big decision for the Patriots on whether or not they go for it.
So 3rd and 2, handoff. Edwards, he cuts up, and he's
Short.
thrown down forward past the line of scrimmage, but just 1 yard short. And the Lions will take a timeout with 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the game, and the Patriots have a decision to make. Do you go for it on 4th and 1 with the little time on the clock in a 2-possession game, or do you punt it and pin them deep?
I would expect Patriots to go for it because they've been able to run the ball tonight, and you're talking about getting one yard here, and if you get this yard, then like I said, you can make Leander just start burn through all their timeouts. So, but of course, you always got the what ifs, but I would think that Coach Wall and team are definitely considering going for it here.
So I know we are down to the nail biter here, but just want to give a shout out to my alma mater, McNeil High School. They're going to the playoffs for the first time since 2004 with a win 31-0 tonight against Cedar Ridge. They'll be playing Bowie next week in the area round, the by-district round of the playoffs. So McNeil getting that final playoff spot in their district.
Well, you know what, Kyle? My high school team was always undefeated in football.
Well, that's cool.
But of course, we never had football. So
there you go.
Congratulations, man.
So 4th down and 1 as Kareem Edwards picks this one up. He's down inside the 20-15, and that's a first down for the Patriots. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go, and they're well inside the red zone at the 11-yard line. Kareem Edwards keeps himself in bounds, and the Patriots will continue to run the clock now with
you got a chance
1st and 10 at the 11.
Yeah, I'm surprised Leander's not calling any timeouts right now.
I think they realize that it's over with very little time to go and only 2 timeouts left.
But you know what, though? If you stop them 3 times and you call those timeouts,
you need two possessions, though.
Yeah, but you can score and you can still have a chance with the onside kick, though, too.
Maybe. But Kareem Edwards takes this one from Ty Blair. Will lose a yard on the play down the 12-yard line, and clock continues to run. They'll call a timeout finally, it looks like. Or that's an on-field timeout and an official's timeout as Michael Segovia is down on the field. We will go ahead and give him his piece. Don't go anywhere, though. This is Patriots football on SHN Sports. Down to the final minutes of the game here of the 2023 season. This is Patriots football on SHN Sports.
Leander's called their second timeout of the half.
Back here, 2nd down and 11 with 1:55 to go in the ball game. The final plays of the 2023 season for the Patriots and the Leander Lions. 2nd and 11. Ty Blair, shotgun. He's going to hand this one off to
Stay in bounds.
Edwards.
There you go, Edwards.
He'll stay in and gets a couple of yards on the play, about 4 to the 8-yard line. That's where they'll mark him down. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up.
That was a smart play by Edwards. You could tell he was thinking about possibly going out, but then he realized, wait a minute, I got to keep that clock running. So good job by Edwards.
So the clock will tick beneath about a 1:15, and Eastview will have another play to run. 3rd down and 7. Ty Blair, snap, throws this one up to the end zone. TJ Duncan, and would have been the final play of his career, and there's a flag on the play. we'll see who it's on.
The flag on the play.
I think right there what made that a little bit tougher is you had 2 receivers in a very tight area along with the 2 defenders, and it just made it really hard to try to complete that pass.
And another wide receiver over there as well, especially if you're going for one guy.
Yeah, that's
But
what
the clock
everybody's
is
in a
at
small
1:12. They're going to say pass interference on the defense. That's a first down for the Patriots. And that means the Patriots can walk this one off. They can kneel it. They can do whatever they want with the ball. It is their ball game. So with 3 wins, tripling their wins from this year to last year.
Well, that's you got to remember that's just in district, and overall they were
With 4 wins this year, and there goes a touchdown from Kareem Edwards from 2 yards out, and the Patriots extend their lead here late with 1:06 to go in the final game of the 2023 season.
Yeah, last year just won 1 game total, and this year's going to be 4. So
Quadrupling the win percentage from last year. So almost making it to 500. 4 games, 4 wins and 6 losses. Final record is the kick is up and good. Asriel Giannis makes the extra point, 44-26, with 1:06 remaining in the game.
the great thing about this, Kyle, is that as we've been talking about all year long, got a young team, and I mean this experience, you know, and to be able to end the year on 2 straight wins in district, I mean, Eastview next year should definitely have something to look forward to, and should definitely be in competition next year for the playoffs. So
a lot of offensive and defensive returners coming back for Patriots. Most importantly, Ty Blair at quarterback. You also got
Guerrero,
you got Guerrero
Martin
coming back. Yeah, Luke Martin coming back. Seth Dimmel, he's a tall guy out there on the edge. In the backfield, though, have to find some new faces. Isaiah Agnet, Jalen Edmondson, and Kareem Edwards, all seniors. And then on the defensive side, your front, Jacob Vasquez, David Bonaparte, Ty Temple's all going to be coming back. Caden Childs, Tishan Tyson, Asia Woko, Cash Trejo, Isaiah Davenport, Grady Dickerson, Noah Herrera, and Lord Ixopunwu, all starters making a return for the Eastview Patriots. As this one bumbled around the 12-yard line, finally picked up by the freshman, as Montgomery will grab a bunch of yards after the bouncing around and finally picking it up. And
isn't it unusual how, like, even you see it in the pros and even in college and high school, when you have a play like this where it's just kind of something throws it off just a little bit, where somebody doesn't catch something,
never
or ball
know
bounces.
what can happen.
Yeah, it seems like next thing you know, there's a big play going on, and that was a good job by Montgomery. He was pretty close to breaking that one all the way.
So with 57 seconds remaining on the clock, I will interested to see how Leander plays this. Do they just, take their loss and run it out, or do they try to take a couple shots at the end zone, trailing by 18? Here late, under a minute to go in the 4th quarter. Snap, and they will take a shot. The freshman catches it over the middle. He's got an open field to run. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Lions. So this game isn't over. 46 seconds to go. Leander has a timeout, but it looks like Eastview's definitely going to probably just run their final play, let Leander take the timeout, and then take the knee, and that will be the game with 46 seconds to go. But Leander tried to make it interesting here late. It's within 12 now.
They've scored what was our? They had was it 7 points at halftime, and they're at 32 now.
Yeah, and did a good job of finding the big open plays, especially in the middle of the field here late in the second half as they go for 2 on this one, dump it up, and caught one-handed by the freshman Montgomery. And this one within 10 points, and you know they're going to go for.
Yeah, right now, just as you had mentioned, Kyle, the key is get your hands team out there, get control of the ball, go out there, get in the victory formation, and finish off the season.
So this one now within 10 seconds, or within 10 points, but 46 seconds to go.
This is like a tale of 2 halves right here, because the second half has definitely been more firepower from both offenses.
Yeah, that's for sure. It was a kind of a defensive game coming out, especially on the Patriots side of the ball. We did see, some of the second team guys come out there later in the third quarter, early in the fourth with the 3-touchdown lead. But recently, trying to put those seniors in to get them some play time. But 10 points now with 46 seconds to go. This onside kick could be absolutely huge for Leander, as if they get the ball back, they've got a timeout and some time, and we know that they can make a big play in the open field. So.
See Deonis right in the middle of the field. Look at him. He's ready to go.
And this one, an onside kick over the head and out of bounds. That'll be a delay of game.
But that's good for Eastview, and
they'll get the ball.
But that ball did go over Eastview player, but it was kicked a little bit too hard. So.
Yeah, it looked like on the Lord Ikso-Punwu, who tried to jump up and catch it, the sophomore defensive back. Just got over the hand, but the kick is out of bounds. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty from the 45 to the 50, and Eastview will have 2 plays, maybe 3, depending on how long this first play lasts.
Yeah, and you wonder if Leander's even going to call a timeout.
Well, if they don't call a timeout, you got 2.
Which are really, if
they're going to go for the knee here, so we'll see if Leander will call it or not. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they call it, as long as they're doing without any type of craziness. This game is over. So the clock now underneath 40 seconds. All Ryan Pullen has to do is take the snap and take the knee, and the Patriots had their 4th win of the season, the 3rd in district play after last year's 1-win season.
It should be the last play of the year.
Get a 10-point win against the Leander Lions as the knee is taken with 10 seconds to go, and your Eastview Patriots take the win here on senior night, the final game of the season. For both of these teams, and it is an emotional night as all these seniors play their final snap of high school football, and most of them will not be moving on to the next level, but this game will always remain in their hearts, and hopefully someday they can be up here with us.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you that it's these are memories and bonds that will last a lifetime. And they're a team and they're brothers. So this year was awesome being able to call the games and work with you two guys, Roderick and Kyle. And I tell you, I can't wait for next year with Eastview, because you can definitely tell Coach Wall probably say the same thing. Tonight was a good game, and they're just continually building. And next year, really excited for what could happen. And go Patriots.
Yeah. So as we close out the final of the 2023 season, turn the page to the 2024 season. We mentioned some of the returning starters. They'll be coming back next year. We know a lot of the seniors we will be losing are very key points of this team, but you know, the turnover is always there every single season for all schools. So Eastview has something to build on. Coach Michael Wall and his team, they've got a quarterback coming back and only looking positively at the 2024 season now with 4 wins in 2023, quadrupling the win total from last year. You can only be happy with how the team has played and fighting their way to the 5th spot, just 1 win away from playoffs, especially after last year's 1-9 season. This is a big step forward for the Patriots, and I expect them to make a huge step forward next year as well and be in that playoff contention for 2024. But for the seniors, thank you for everything you do, and I'm sure everybody, your parents, the whole coaching staff, everybody is proud of you and very thankful for everything you've done through your 4 seasons here at Eastview, and keep on fighting through whatever life brings you. But Patriots win this one against the Leander Lions, and for the final time in 2023, from Roderick Castillo, Keith Burris,